All right, everybody. Appreciate you coming out tonight, Saturday night here in Texas Card House in Dallas for another final table. And we have a great cast of people. Some of my favorites. I love these guys. I love dealing to them, and it was very cool to see all these pages here. Um, we have TJ Cloutier, Cristobal. Got a lot of great people at the final table, and should be interesting. And it's Mitch Lloyd here. I'm solo right now, but I am expecting. I invited last week. I invited Mitchell Anderson, and he is on his way. Should be here shortly. But we're going to head and get started here. We got Dane in the box tonight, and we have get to the while we're sitting here trying to. We'll get to the payouts. Let you guys see. We have
they're definitely different.
a small field this week, 105. And there's the payouts. Getting close to the holidays, and we always have a smaller field around the holidays. So, guys, if you're interested in playing and possibly making the final table, now's the time to do it. Usually the smaller fields around the holidays,
Say that again. Can you scan that again? Oh.
Anyway, we're going to get started here. The first hand. Alice, how you doing? Guys, you got to see who we got going in the chat here right now. Oh, Cristobal already with a couple of sixes. And sporting the sunglasses. You got to dig that. I'm going to raise it up. Paige. Back at the final table after a while. I think she's taking a break for a while. She's back. Oh. Pocket jacks for Matt. Looks like fireworks here on the first hand. And the young man Austin in C1. It's been a while. One of my favorite players. I love when I deal with him. He's always fun to watch play. And we'll see a flop here. Cristobal flopping a set of sixes here. And everybody's got to think they got a shot here. Paige got to think her nines are good. Cristobal flopping top pair here. Matt's got to think his jacks are good. Couple of hearts here.
Call 37,000.
Paige is going to make the call. And Matt with the jacks will make the call. Wow, I would have expected something a little different from Matt there. With the jacks, I don't know if I'd want to see another card, but they'll make the call. Cristobal with the heart coming on the turn, but giving him a boat. This could be painful. There's Cristobal with the check. He's got bad intentions with that. He'll check. Matt's going to bat it out. This could save Paige some chips here. Paige has got to wonder whether or not her nines are good now. She is in third place. Maybe she can get away from this. She's going to make the call. A 5 on the river will help no one. Cristobal will take this down. He's going to go all in. I'm sure Paige can get away now. But I don't know about Matt. Matt wants to count. Paige is folded. She's out of the way. I got to tell you this. I don't know if Matt can get away from this. Fireworks the first hand already. Everybody curious as what's going on. Matt's going to lay it down. And I'm sure you can see the reaction from everybody. I have no doubts when this is over, they're all going to want to go back and
What's that?
see what the heck just happened in the first hand. Well, there it is. Cristobal moving up. Matt, still the chip leader, was able to get away from that. That's I think Cristobal could have gotten some chips off from Matt there. We valued it a little bit. Yeah, I know, right, Alan? They ain't throwing some monsters at the first hand.
So you went and correct my age, you know? And this is your
Fold.
Jake gonna look down. Brad, the young man in seat 5 is back. Wasn't that long ago he's at the final table. I'm sure you. Uh-oh, here we go. Austin.
Call 8,000.
Austin with a couple of kings. The surge was, it wasn't that long ago he was at the final table. He's back. Flop's going to come 9 high. Paige is wondering where that flop was last hand.
The burn. I got you.
3 spades, and Austin with the king of spades will lead out and will take it down. That would have been a crazy flop last hand with the 9s and 6s
Oh, yeah.
and the jacks.
All right, we'll get it. Third time's a charm, right?
In case you guys hadn't noticed, we do have a Hall of Famer, Poker Hall of Famer there in seat 9. TJ Cloutier again has made the final table here. He may be getting up there in age, but there's no slowdown in this young man. Cristobal with a suited ace here. Out of position, he's gonna make the call, I think.
Bet 18,000.
I'm sorry, he's gonna raise it up.
Fold.
And everybody will get out of the way. And looks like, uh-oh. Jake with a couple of ladies will make the call. All right. Uh-oh. Oh, this is trouble. This is trouble for Cristobal. He hit the 6.
There we go. Okay. That makes sense, yeah. Got it.
Jake, who was the big blind,
Bet 22,000.
he's going to lead out. No diamonds on the flop for Cristobal, so he might be able to get away from this. Cristobal, one of the better players in the room, definitely a regular. He doesn't play the tournament all the time like some players, but when he does, he's always a threat. I was talking to him a little earlier before the final table. He's going to be headed out to Vegas. He told me at the end of the month, playing some major tournaments out in Vegas at the Win. So we wish him luck in that. We wish him luck tonight. Jake's queens, well, we're good. He'll take it down.
Bet
Paige,
20,000.
nice little hand here. Trying to figure out what she wants to do.
All in.
And there it is.
Hold on 1 second.
Paige, as you guys may recall, was the answer to my trivia question I had a few weeks back. We gave away a free hoodie. And the question was, who was the last woman to take down the final table? And the answer is right there in seat 6, Paige. I think she, as I recall, battled heads up with Tejas and got the better of him, as I recall, and was able to take it down. And here she is again back tonight. Currently all in with ace queen. Hand number 4 here.
Fold.
Crystal ball gets out of the way, and Brad also will get out of the way.
Just trying to keep me. So you can get a hole.
I believe everybody here at the final table has made the final table in the past. Definitely a couple of winners. I know Brad took one down. Paige. I'm trying to think. I know Austin was heads up. I don't know if he finished second or first. I'll give the young man the benefit of the doubt. He took it down.
3. Yeah, can you rescan your cards? Put them in that thing right there. Right there. All right, yeah. Fold.
Mitchell's on his way. He stepped out. He was here earlier, as I think. He is on his way, so he should be here shortly. We went ahead and got started without him. But no, that's not. Oh, you're talking about Jake? No, that's not Mitchell. That's Jake in seat 3.
Alrighty, heads up.
Flop will come 10 high with a couple of red 9s.
Bet 20,000.
Matt's going to lead out. Austin's got a couple of red cards himself, but they're hearts, not diamonds. But he'll go ahead
60,000.
and raise it up.
60,000.
Matt snap called.
Check.
Well, the turn will bring the 4 of hearts. And Austin's got to like that. And that looks like the Queen of Hearts giving Austin
Check.
the Jack High flush. No, that doesn't look like a Jack High flush. Looks like the Ace of Spades.
One more 60 on the river.
I don't know. Maybe 100.
Haven't beat 9 high yet since we started. That time I had a 9.
It looks like they're chopping it up there. Not really.
Button's good.
All right, we'll move on. I don't know what happened with that hand.
They're going to be 6, 12, and 12.
Guys, there is the chip count there. If you're Matt is in the lead with just over 600,000, 641. Jake right behind him. TJ in the middle. Serge bringing up the end there with 76,000.
Fold.
Matt going to look down at King Jack and throw it away. Didn't like his position. Well, looks like Austin's got a couple of 9s. Sassy, how you doing?
Raise the 20,000.
Good to see you in the chat. Brad will ace king here.
Yeah. Yeah. Good call. Raise to 100,000. Fold.
Brad really liking his ace king here. Going to raise it up to 100,000.
Call 100.
Austin will make the call. Heads up action here to the flop.
Heads up.
And it will come queen high. Austin's 9s are good. Brad's going to lead out. Looks like 115. 115,000 for Brad there. Austin's got to wonder whether or not he hit that queen. Austin assessing his situation, counting, getting a accurate on his chips there, see if he wants to make the call or fold or possibly go all in.
Fold.
And Brad's bet will get Austin to fold the better hand there.
Button's good.
I think Austin wants to be a little bit more sure of his hand. I see Mitchell A in the chat. Is that right, Mitchell? Are you on your way, young man?
I got you. Okay.
I see the server fold.
Like right there, is that cool? Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Gotcha.
Guys, we have
Fold.
109 of you watching. We do appreciate it.
Fold.
And if you do like the level of play and the cast we have here at the final table, go ahead and hit that like button. We appreciate it.
Fold. Fold.
Brad with the button and a couple of fives.
Call 12,000.
He will make the call.
Call 12,000. Check.
Looks like Mitch is in on his way. See, we get a little love there for Paige. Yeah, Alan, we got some new felt here. It's probably about 3 weeks old. Love the color and the Dallas skyline. From what I understand, the CEO there, or the guy in charge, Victor, was the one that came up with the concept.
Check. Bet 30,000.
I'm not even going to comment on it, Lego. I'm not even going to comment on it.
30,000. Check.
Paige's king is good. She's going to check. And Brad, not falling for the banana in the tailpipe, he'll check back. And Paige and her king will take it down. Guys, we do have some things, and this is the most important thing to me. I like guys, we do have the food drive going on, and that's huge. I love this. Guys, we did a great job last year. We're looking to do an even better job with 2 rooms. We try to do a better job this year. So, guys, if you're coming in and you're going to play, bring in a couple cans. We got peanut butter, you got soup, whatever. You have the list over here, things we're taking. And if you do, you buy 3 hours, we'll give you a 4th hour for free. And, guys, you get to help people, and that's a great thing. And this is going on until the end of November. So do it 2, 3, 4. Anytime you're coming down to play. And just helping people is a cool thing. So that's one of the first things I wanted to get to. And we'll revisit that a couple of times because it is important.
Bet 25,000.
And Brad's going to raise it up here.
Fold. Call 25,000. Fold.
Joe's going to call. He's been quiet so far, but it is only hand number 8.
Heads up.
Well, he's getting in the mix now. Flop is all diamonds. And Joe did hit top
Bet
pair
25,000.
with a very good kicker. Brad got none of it and will throw his hand away, I'm assuming. There it is. Okay.
Fold.
Guys, you want to come on down here to the room here in Dallas. It's got complimentary beer from 12 to 2. And that's a cool thing, you know, if you drink beer. Austin first to act here with the queen 8. I have no doubt will grab chips. He's going to get in the mix here
Call 12,000.
and make the call. Surge,
Fold.
not interested in the deuces.
Call 12,000. Fold. Fold. Fold.
Now that's what I'm talking about, Poker Monkey. See, but he's got the right idea. Poker Monkey's got the right idea.
Fold. Fold.
Yeah, you know, complimentary. It's the way we do things here, you know, TCH. Joe going to raise here.
Call 36,000.
Joe's wanting to get in the mix now. He won a hand. He liked the way it felt. He wants to win another one.
Already heads up.
Jake and Joe go to the flop here. Wow, nice flop there.
Check. Check.
Jake did hit his jack.
Check.
Joe's going to lead out. He's going to represent a queen, I guess. Let's see what Jake thinks about that.
Call 45,000.
Jake will make the call. He's not buying it. Uh-oh, this could cause trouble. King on the river. Jake not afraid of it. All in.
Toss a chip.
And
Fold.
Joe can't make the call. Jake will take it down. See what else we got going on here. Guys, if you're still interested in some tournament action down in Houston, you got to get in fast. It's almost over here. The Turkey Shootout, 300,000 guaranteed. 25,000 right here, $300 buy-in. So if you're down the Houston way and you're interested in some tournament action, there you go. That's the place to be.
Fold.
Serge will fold his 10 of clubs. Cristobal, a suited ace. He loves his suited aces.
Bet 28,000.
And he's going to raise it up.
Fold. 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 Fold.
Folds around TJ with the 3 deuce suited. Austin, the big blind, wants to play, but I don't think he's not going to make the call.
Button looks good.
Guys, don't forget, coming up here at the end of the month. Now, here it is. the even bigger one, a $250,000 guarantee 2-day event. Day one will be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Sunday will be, was it 3-day? 3-day event. Sunday will be the final table. And
Fold.
for those of you who are interested, I plan on getting in the mix in this tournament coming up. Page with the King Jack. We'll
24,000.
get back to that in a minute. We've got some action going here. Page going to raise it up,
Fold, fold, fold.
and we'll take it down. Guys, if you're interested, I'm going to be getting in the middle of this tournament. I've been practicing real hard, and I will be playing on Wednesday, my day off. I'm not sure if probably be the morning, the 10 a.m. I'll let you know for sure next week. So I'm going to try and I've been practicing real hard and taking down a couple of tournaments here lately. You know, the smaller ones, the turbos. But I've been watching these guys every Saturday and, picking up a little bit of, helpful things here and there. And been putting it to the test and I've been doing real well. I think I'm ready.
Bet 30,000. Want to see change?
Yeah.
Brad going to raise it up
Fold,
here
fold,
with the
fold.
ace jack
Fold. Fold, fold.
and taking it down. Over to Jake. We hate giving up our big blind. We hate giving up our big blind.
Fold.
But Jake will do it. Guys, just to let you know, I've been practicing, and here you go. I've been practicing real hard. There it is. Taking down a couple, 2, 3, turbos. There it is. So I'm almost there. I even had Sardine come over last week, I think it was. Wish me luck. I was all in. Of course, I shouldn't have been, but I took the pot down. I got lucky. And Sardine was there to wish me luck. Tejas has been keeping a close eye on me.
So fold that
He
guy,
just
right?
don't want to mess with her.
So I'm getting ready.
She held the room over there like she owned it.
Fold. Fold.
So Wednesday, the Wednesday after Thanksgiving, guys,
Fold.
I'll be playing. And hopefully make today too.
Call.
All right, a little heads up, blind on blind action here. Jake and Cristobal. Cristobal will hit top pair with an open-ended straight draw. He's going nowhere. Jake's going to represent, but he's in trouble. And there it is, Cristobal with the straight. Jake could be in some trouble here.
Bet 30,000.
See how Cristobal wants to play this. He's going to raise.
Raise to 85,000.
Jake with his hand caught the cookie jar right there. Tell Hollywood a little bit and then end up throwing it away, or I don't know. He's grabbing chips here. The card reader was a little off with Austin's cards a little while ago. I don't think that, I don't know if he's thinking about calling. All right.
Fold.
Jake working hard for that Oscar there, Jake. Cristobal will take it down. Allen pulling for the dealer, showing a love to Dane. Okay, Lego, I'm ready. I think I'm ready.
I tell you what I have. You
I'm
think
gonna
so,
I'm gonna
I
come
just
out
found
and do
out.
my best.
Good bet.
Lego, I'd love
Oh,
to
really?
have you sitting to my
How
right.
do you find out?
We're
Called
on,
home.
we're on live stream, yeah.
So
Phoned a-
we're
I
15
phoned a
minutes
friend.
behind.
Oh, but you
I phoned a
say I
friend.
just
15
I
minutes
just
behind.
find
is all.
now.
Yeah, Poker Monkey, I definitely got
Good bet.
I played well. It just so happens
Ballsy bet. Good bet.
the one hand
Did
that
you get credit for aces? That was the only hand I
Sardine came over and checked out, I did get lucky. Everybody else was sharing cards, so my cards did hit. But
I know what you had.
maybe I shouldn't have been in the hand. But be
You
that
tried
as
to
it
call
may.
a friend and it's only on a 15-minute delay. That was the
Pero
first
he
thing.
didn't
Okay, we're having an issue here.
You went over there
Went
and
over there and
called.
found out.
We have an issue. Okay, Surge is all in.
Call 46.
Jake's going to make the call.
Not hard at all.
I didn't see him roll.
Yeah, he just went down there.
Oh,
He
really?
just got back in time for this hand.
Yeah, Poker Monkey, come out, come out, get in the mix. All right, we have an all-in situation here.
You can tell
Surge
everybody
going
what I
all
had.
in with a suited ace
You
10.
can tell everybody what I had.
Jake making a call with a 10 of his own.
What I had?
And there it is, a jack.
Ah, but
The card's
Jake
still alive.
hits the jack.
The card's still
The
alive.
turn brings a heart, giving Surge some
Video
outs.
camera doesn't lie, I guess I should say.
Unfortunately, the two of diamonds is not one.
So you had him too.
Jake will take it down,
You had
You were
him.
behind him.
and it will eliminate Surge. And there it is. Surge will be taken home.
But it really felt like ace was the way he played it.
Looks like $1,185 tonight.
That's true.
And making the final table. I don't know, it was maybe 2 weeks ago. So Surge seems to be on a roll himself.
While we're still at the final table, it's
I have no doubt he'll be back.
I
And now we are down to 8.
yeah.
That seemed a lot worse.
Fold.
Adrian in the chat room, chat here tonight. Good to see you, Adrian.
Laid down good or not.
Yeah, I had to know. I had to know.
I know.
I pulled the big hand.
I'm sitting here thinking when I saw you on the phone. I bet you called about that.
Call.
All right, Austin's going to make the call here.
Call.
Cristobal making a call. Brad, small blind with the 7-5. He's just going to limp in, see what Paige wants to do. Oh, she's going to punish him.
I thought about it.
I says, can you
She's going to punish the limpers.
that up front?
And there it is. The all in. Austin will not make the. I'm going out on a limb. He will not make the call with the 6-3. And there it is. Paige will take it down with the queens. Thank you, Adrian. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Diamond Man, I've been down that road so many times.
Well, there you go, Adrian. Dean letting the world know that you have the best pecan pies, hands down. Guys, in case you don't know, if you're in the area, Adrian, the owner of Dubalicious, top notch, as Dean has pointed out. I even made the statement once. I said I'm looking forward to get married just so I can have the man make my wedding cake. But there it is.
Fold.
TJ
Call 12,000.
finally getting a little something to work with.
Call 12,000.
Jake with the not too shabby a hand there. Queen's hand suited. Will make the call.
Call.
Page, small blind.
4 players.
All right, four-way action to the flop here. And there it is. Queen
Check.
high. Jake
Check. Check.
hitting the queen. They'll get around to him. He's not checking.
Bet 35,000.
He's going to bet out.
Fold. Fold. Fold.
And Jake's going to take it down.
Button's good.
Here we are, hand number 17. Blinds us 6, 12, and 12. Jake going to look down with a pair of threes.
Fold.
Will make the call.
Fold.
Page with the button and the suited ace will make the call.
Not today.
Call.
Man, last Saturday.
4 players.
Before that, they had for my birthday.
4 players to the flop.
Check. Check.
Page hitting her ace.
Bet 25,000.
Jake. He's going to lead out with his
Oh,
threes.
25,000.
Find out if they're good.
Can I get him out here? Heads up.
Uh-huh. 10 is a scary card here.
Check. Check.
Page. Page not liking the turn or the river here, I have no doubts. Jake is going to lead out. I think if he went a little heavier, I think he might be able to steal this, but I think Paige is going to make the call. She wants to see.
Got 2 pairs.
Yeah, Paige may be a little surprised that she took that down. The turn in the river was not good to her. She was not able to get any more value out of Jake there. But I think if Jake went a little bit more heavy on that bet there, he might have been able to chase Paige away. James, I don't know. I know he's been around a while. But the man can still play. There it is. Poker Monkey says he's 84.
Fold.
The man can still play. It's a pleasure to deal to him and play at the table with him. He's always good for a good story, you know.
Fold.
And it's cool to watch the rest of the table.
Fold.
You know, they know he's got stories, and they're all interested. They're like little kids. They all want to listen to his stories. It's kind of cool. Some of them have questions. It's fun to watch. Adrian's cupcakes are the best. Yes.
Fold. Fold.
Looks like Jake's going to enjoy himself a little Jimmy John's over there.
Fold. Fold. Fold.
TJ with a couple of nines. Let's see how the Hall of Famer wants to
62
play
now.
this. He'll raise and take it down. There it is, Hall of Fame inductee in 2006. Thank you, Poker Monkey. Guys, one more thing here I'd like to point out. We got something else to show you here. Where is it? Come on up. There it is, November 24th down at the Springs. $135 buy-in, 40,000 guarantee tournament. Guys, if you're down in the Springway
Fold.
and you're looking for a tournament, or if you're looking for a tournament, then just go on down to Springs. $135 buy-in, $40,000 guarantee.
24,000.
It's worth the trip.
Fold. 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 Go.
All right, a page here. 2 picture cards. Ooh, I think Jake just flopped an open-ender there. He did. And he has a heart. Page does not.
Check. Check. Bet 25,000. Fold.
Jake going to lead out and get Page to fold the better hand.
But blinds are up. They're going to be 8, 16, 16.
Yeah, Adrian confirming what I've already said. TJ will, without a doubt, have, and you can sit to the man for 3 days in a row and still not hear the same story twice. I mean, you've been around, played against so many great poker players. Brad, who's been kind of quiet tonight, fold his king deuce. Okay.
All in.
Joe short stacked and got a much needed boost here with a couple of aces. And he's going to, I have no doubt Jake's going to make the call here. And just a call in hopes maybe Crystal Ball will come along. That's what I would do. Let's see what Jake wants to do.
Call. Already.
All right, Jake will make the call. Crystal Ball will not. And there it is. Joe will show his aces.
Got an all in and a call.
Joe's tournament life on the line here, but he does have the aces.
There we go.
Hey, the all-in button is at the wrong spot there. Dave. I told him I'd give him a hard time if I saw him do something. There it is. I told him I'd give him a hard time if I saw him doing anything wrong tonight. So there it is. I'm sure I was lucky to find something. And there it is. The aces do hold. And Joe with the much needed double up there will double up through Jake. And Jake more concerned about his sandwich right now than doubling up Joe right now. Guys, you've been playing all day. You get hungry. You get hungry at the final table. Jake's got himself a little Jimmy John's, I get pepperoni and pineapple pizza, maybe some peas and applesauce, but I'm not getting started.
Fold, fold. Fold, fold.
Folds around to Austin. I see Austin do this, and I love this about this young man. He's quick to see an opportunity, and he's not afraid to take advantage of it, even when he's got 4 deuce. He'll take advantage of it, and a lot of other players would have just threw the 4 deuce away and let the button and the small blind, big blind battle it out, but he saw an opportunity there. he saw an opportunity there and took advantage of it, and I like that. Yeah, Poker Monkey, they did have a dinner break, but you know,
Fold. Fold. Fold.
yeah, the buy-in is 365.
Fold.
Action to Brad. Looks like we have
Call. Check.
blind on blind here. Action. Blinds are up, by the way.
Heads up.
10 high, all spades here on the flop,
Bet 25,000.
and also a straight for Page. With a
Raise
straight
to
flush draw, I might
76,000.
add. Albeit a gut shot, but still.
Call 76,000.
Brad got himself a piece of it too. Oh, that could be disastrous. That could be disastrous for Brad.
Bet 125,000.
We'll see how Page is going to go all in. Brad will make the call and see that he is drawing very thin. He's going to need a king or a six, and most of them are gone. Brad very close to doubling up Page here. Dane will take care of the mathematics.
Either way, it's still
278,000. 278,000. I'm gonna give you 2,000 back. Bring that in.
So there it is. Dane has gotten all the mathematics done. And we'll go to the river. The Queen of Spades, giving Page the flush instead of the straight. But either way, she will double up through Brad. And unfortunately for that young man, it will leave him short stack. But he has a button, and you know, let's see how the young man can play the short stack. Big hand for the young lady.
Right, I got you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, still 16. Joe.
Jake gonna make the call.
Fold,
I need some chips.
fold. Good. Okay, got you. Call.
Page.
All in.
All right. Paige want to try and put some of her new chips to work here. Joe's got other ideas. He's going to go all in for 116,000 with his ace queen. Joe wants to count.
I got 116,000.
Joe all in for 116. Joe, Jake could make the call here, but he does have Paige still behind him to act. And Paige has Jake covered in chips. Jake will make the call in hopes that Paige will just do the same.
Fold.
You got aces again? I do not.
So we'll go heads up here. Joe fresh off his pocket aces and double up through Jake.
I'll bring it down here in a second.
Now has the ace queen. And Jake's got the 10 jack of clubs.
Oh, he had it.
All right, Dane. I'm gonna let that one
There
slide.
we go. Sorry, sorry. We good?
All right. Well, there's a queen and one club, five. Jake is drawing dead here on the river. Joe's going to double up again through Jake. And Jake still taking care of that sandwich. Oh, no, he might wrap it up now and put it away. Things getting a little serious now. Nope, he's still at it. He's keeping it away from the table. We appreciate that. You don't want crumbs on the table.
You don't get to keep it all, I'm gonna put 8 of it back up there.
What do you have at the table, sir?
TJ going to look down at 9-5. He hasn't had much to work with tonight. Well, he's got Dane laughing. I wonder if
Fold.
he's sharing any stories with Matt over there. And see, they
Bet. 36,000.
also going to raise it up.
Fold, 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 fold. Fold.
And the young man will take it down. Sporting his LA Dodger hat there. Yeah, Jake's hungry. He's tearing that sandwich up.
16 and 16. Yeah.
What's he got himself a Coke or Dr. Pepper over there with it? Some potato chips.
Nine.
Austin's going to be first to act here with the 10-9. I don't think he'll try and get out of line with that. Nah, he'll throw it away.
Fold. Fold. Fold.
It looks like a Coke. That could be a Dr. Pepper. I don't know. Paige going to have an 8-9 of diamonds.
Bet. 32,000. Fold.
She's going to raise it up. Matt going to throw away the king queen. TJ not going to throw away the king queen.
Raise. To 145,000.
TJ all in. Putting the pressure on the young lady.
Fold.
Better than 9 high, huh?
Better than
You stole my joke. I was going to say that.
Yeah, Sassy. When it comes to the final table here, the live stream table, they are very careful with it, and with the cards also. You see, Jake is enjoying his Jimmy John sandwich, but he is backed away from the table. They don't want you eating over the table, or more importantly, drinking over the table. Crumbs are eyesore, but a drink
Fold.
could do some damage to the electronics at the table. So, but yeah, they don't want you eating
Fold.
over the table or drinking. But eating on a stage,
35.
35,000.
it's okay.
Raise to 35,000. Call 35,000.
Yeah, Lego. We have been starting earlier because we've had smaller fields. We had a WPT event in the area the last couple of weeks, and now the holidays are kicking in, coming up. So yeah, smaller fields, but the It should get bigger. So Lego, you coming out for the big 250,000 guarantee? You gonna come play with me on Wednesday?
I'll talk to you tomorrow. Still here? Yeah, give me a call tomorrow.
I will. I'm gonna go over to.
That's right, you get to play
That's
tomorrow.
fine. Yes.
I want to know how you do. Call me after you know
All right, I'll
what
let
you're
you
doing.
know.
Fold.
Chuck, Ann's out of town, right?
That's it.
Ann's out of town.
Ace three diamonds.
Oh,
Ace
she's
three
going to work?
diamonds.
Good.
TJ knows everybody.
He doesn't live 100 yards away.
Since you can find out in
The
15
next-
minutes
the
if you
next
really want to
cul-de-sac.
anyway. You know?
We go through the house, you know, instead of going around this street.
All right, guys, we've got 180 of you watching. We do appreciate it. You know, Saturday night here, Texas Card House in Dallas, Texas. You know, I almost brought in some peas and applesauce tonight just to show you guys that I wasn't kidding, that I do eat it as a snack, but I walked out of the house and I forgot to do it.
Call 16,000. Fold. 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 Fold.
Tejas, we have a star-studded cast here at the final table. The only thing you're missing is you.
Call. 3 players.
Couple of jacks on the flop here,
Check.
giving Cristobal a gut shot. Jake an open ender there.
Bet 20,000.
Austin just wait for his turn to fold. There it is.
Fold. Heads up.
An ace of diamonds, no help to either player. Cristobal's 10,
35.
still good.
Bet 35,000.
He's not afraid of the ace. That can, Jake's going to make the call here. Not afraid of the ace. And there it is. Jake will get there.
Check.
Cristobal
Bet
doesn't
80,000.
see it. He's going to lead out. Jake is going to make the
Call
call.
80,000.
Cristobal's showing him the 10. Jake says, I'm straight. And there it is. That was well disguised. I think Jake might have been able to get a little bit more.
Made it real nice.
Maybe not. Anyway, guys, I just want to let you know another reminder. You know, this is important. We do have the food drive going on, guys. Both locations here in Dallas and Las Colinas. We did an excellent job last year. We're looking to do twice as good this year. We have 2 different rooms. So, guys, come on out. Play some poker. Bring some canned goods and, you know, help some people out. And buy a couple hours of time. We'll throw you another hour and you feel great. You have a good time. The food drive going on through the whole month of November. So not just until Thanksgiving, even after Thanksgiving. We're helping people.
Call.
It's a cool thing.
Check. Bet 20,000. Fold.
Too much to handle tough field hunt today. I don't. I'm not. I'm not buying it.
Fold.
All right. Joe, who's been making the most of his hands here, doubling up with the aces and the ace queen.
40,000.
He's got an ace queen again. Uh-oh. This could be trouble. Mitchell's 4 minutes away. Come on, Mitch. I want it to be the Mitch and Mitch show in here tonight.
Raise to 100.
Austin going to raise it up. I think Joe. Curious to see how Joe handles this. Joe's going to make the call. This could be disastrous for Joe. Top with Austin's kings. Austin's going all in. Joe's going to make the call and find out the bad news. Wow. Tough break for Joe here. Joe, guys, you've noticed Joe's right hand there. He does have one of the coolest gadgets I've ever seen at the poker table. While don't know what it is. It's better than one of the fidgets, but it's a cool little, I don't know what it is. Next time I see him, I'm going to ask him where to get that because I'd like to have one of those myself. Anyway, Joe get.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
It's not the position, it's the hand at risk.
And Austin's kings
Is it?
It's the hand that's behind.
will hold.
What's that? Yeah.
What? Oh, the one in my.
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the hand that's behind is on the
Yeah.
side.
Oh,
TJ
They always say that.
letting they know he had
No, yeah.
the
it's
ace
the worst
queen
position right
on the wrong side. Anyway, nice hand there for Austin. Doubling up, tough break there for Joe. Flopping top. Only to run into kings. Tough hand. Let's see how he bounces back from that. And his first act, that's a tough break when you lose a hand like that in a big tournament like this. And there it is. Joe's going all in with a king 8. 53,000. Matt getting out of the way.
Fold.
TJ will fold.
Fold.
So I can run to the bathroom? I don't know about that.
Fold.
Brad with a couple of jacks. He's going to go all in himself. Paige wants to count.
There's not enough.
97,000.
It's enough that she could make the call here with her 676,000. But she will get out of the way. And I'm sure she's very happy about that right now. But there it is, Joe's tournament. And he's got the stand-up equity here. Let's see if he can get it to work. Brad with a couple of jacks. Joe looking for a king.
Pretty good.
They didn't switch it this time.
And here it is.
They didn't switch it this time.
Oh man.
Paige sees that she would have hit the ace.
What it would call.
Jackson threes with the ace right now. And there it is, full house
Nice play, Reggie.
for Brad. Brad will take it down. And Joe, tough break with that ace queen suited. But Joe was out at number
Yeah, whoever's
8.
the worst position goes here. So the small
And
blind-
let's see how much he's
yeah,
going to
oh,
take
the
home.
worst position.
$1,495.
Small blind would be the worst position.
Table position.
Table position. Yeah.
Tough break with the queen there, Joe, ace queen.
No.
Appreciate you coming out and playing. Hope to see you soon. I asked you where you got the little gadget. I like that.
Nothing else in orange, right?
Just tell them they're screwed up. That's all.
And down to 7.
Except for screwed up.
They're screwed up. For years and years. It's always-
Paige would have taken that one down had she had made the call.
No. See if they're gonna take
Brad.
the off.
Surviving. Still in the game.
Oh, sorry. Fold, 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 fold. Fold.
Paige with a suited king here.
Call. Check.
She will make the call. Heads up action to the flop here. Matt and Paige. And there it is. Paige will hit the deuce. Matt missed all the way around.
Bet 16,000.
Paige will take it down.
Fold.
Yeah, Ryan. With her chip stack, I probably would have made the call too. Jake finishing up with that Jimmy John sandwich. Get back in the game here.
Bet 60,000.
Uh-oh. Crystal ball with the aces. This could get ugly.
180,000. Fold, 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 fold.
Crystal ball raising it up. And Jake's not going anywhere. Is he just going to call or raise here? Now, it looks like that bag's not empty behind him. He may have saved half of it for when he goes home.
Call.
Making a call. Crystal ball likes that. Heads up action to the flop.
Heads up.
Trouble, trouble, trouble with a capital K. Jake, all in, snap call, ace, king, aces. Jake, this is the second time we've seen this.
Plus me 100 or 1,000. I'm sorry.
So heads up, king high for Jake, looking for another king. Grab a seat, Mitch. Guys, Mitch just walked in. All right, looking for a king and a king only. And there it is. Cristobal will double up
Thank you.
through Jake and his Jimmy John sandwich.
And against the
These are yours. He'll let you know if he can hear you or not. Guys, Mitch just joined me, finally showing up.
All right, all right,
Hand,
all right.
hand number 4,222, finally here.
Still got 99 to go.
How you doing, Mitch?
Yeah, I wish I could have stood you up, but we here.
Well,
We here. We're gonna talk some poker.
all right. Well, I'm
I'll
glad.
just be clicking buttons. So
Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here.
Raise 50,000.
We're down to 7. Get you caught up. Get down to 7. Crystal ball just doubled up through Jake there.
Fold.
It's a little closer. Yeah, a little closer. There you go.
Fold. Full.
Yeah, giving
Crystal ball.
Ball's chips is not a great idea
Yeah,
ever.
yeah, he just doubled up. Jake had ace king. The flop came king high. So so we all saw that coming. But Jake's doing all right. He still got some chips, and he was enjoying himself a little Jimmy John sandwich over there. But as you can see, Crystal Ball. We have Paige. Uh,
A lot of
there's
familiar
TJ
faces.
TJ Cloutier there.
A
Brad is
legend.
seat
Got
Brad
the
is seat
legend.
5. Austin. So a lot of great players here. A lot of regulars. Final tablers.
He was in the one seat, I was in the nine.
So now that you're here, you could give us a little insight. I've been talking about the big tournament coming up at the end of the month. I'm going to play on Wednesday. I'm going to
I
play.
heard you. I heard
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
You've
yeah.
been having a lot of good small victories.
Yeah, I
Roll
have
that
been.
into a big victory.
They finally put my picture on the website. I'm like, I won like 3 out of 4 tournaments. They finally put me on there. You know,
Page
uh,
from the hijack, raising ace 5 suited. I like it.
Call 32,000.
Calling with the 10-9. I don't hate it.
2 minutes.
yeah. Joe just got busted out. He was playing well. He just ran into it the same thing as Jake did. He was making the most of his opportunities. He was a little handcuffed when it came to chips.
Austin with top pair. Let's see what he's going to do with it.
Yeah.
I don't hate a lead here, especially with the flush draw being possible. Jake, if you call with the king 6, can't really fold now. 1 over. Tough call. When you call with king 6, you put yourself in a bad spot sometimes.
Yeah.
And Paige probably just going to let that go. She has Kadoosh.
So you ran into some traffic because of the football game?
Yeah, TCU and Texans can't drive and merge and
Yeah, I noticed that.
skirt past a couple accidents, but
I came from the East Coast, and the driving out there is radical. Well, while we're taking a little chip up break here, guys, here he is, Mitchell.
What's up?
You got Mitch here in the booth tonight. There it is. So welcome. He finally showed up. Guys, we got Lego in the chat.
What's up, Lego?
Poker Monkey.
Lego
and,
had a rough day today.
Who's that?
Lego had a rough day today.
Oh, did he? Well, sorry to hear that. But we've got some great poker going on tonight. You got to love that.
Oh, yeah.
And we got Donovan handling some business here. We have some other things we take some time to share here. We have, of course, down in Houston. We got it coming up here. The shootout is coming up on its final days there. We got that going on. This is the one I was talking about.
Yeah,
This is Wednesday. Guys, come on out. Wednesday the 29th.
it's good value for $300.
I'm going to pencil me in for the 10 o'clock to 10 a.m. Next week I'll verify that, but I'm shooting for 10 a.m. on Wednesday. You guys want to come out and play? So it should be a great tournament. $250,000 guaranteed. $300 buy-in.
I will probably play Thursday 5 p.m. late. I don't get off work till 6. So.
And of course we have the food drive. You got to
do good. Poker
guys,
players are good at giving back.
Yeah, they are. And we've done an excellent job, and that was helping Nick a little bit today, boxing up some of the, we have like 30 boxes. So guys, just keep it coming. Just keep it coming. There's the stuff we're taking in. And what else we have here? This
I'll bring in some cans and get some hours that I'll never use.
Yeah. That's why, because you play tournaments all the time. Guys, in November here down in Springs, you got a $40,000 guarantee. You still interested? But guys, getting back to this one here.
They're all there.
I'm going to play Wednesday. I've been running hot. Here it is.
Hey,
there it is.
A win's a win, baby.
I've been doing really well in
it's hard to win a tournament.
These turbos. There I am. I took it down. They finally gave me a picture. I'm going to play Wednesday, and I'm very serious about it. I'm ready to go. But anyway, we should be getting back.
Patient.
I'm telling you, and
you can't win on day one.
I have to sit there. I have to prepare myself. I do, and I
It's a
played
sick
well.
game.
And Sardine came over. I was really excited. He came over and said, "Hey," he saw a hand that I played. I wasn't happy, and he was nice, but he knows I shouldn't have been in the hand. It's a 3 or 4 way all in, as I
So we come
recall,
back for
and
more,
I
right?
did take it down. We're going to play again tonight. You'll be here, then we have a 9 o'clocker. I'm going to play again, get another tournament
Oh,
in.
9 o'clock.
Yeah, I played over at Las Colinas. I played
Yeah.
the the green chip bounty
Okay.
and almost made the final table. Didn't quite get there, but I did grab 4 bounties. So
Hit the
so that
jab.
was good. So I've been doing really well. So I've been watching these guys, watching you guys play the final table here. Because if you're going to watch and try to learn, you don't watch from the guys out there. You watch the guys at the final table.
That's true. It's
You
hard to
know,
make a final table, especially in this one. This one,
yeah,
the fields are always tough, and the smaller the fields are, the tougher they are,
No. I
because
because
only
because
a lot of only the best
yeah,
players are still in it.
because
Especially at the end,
the
as shown by this particular
yeah,
final table, a lot of regulars,
yeah,
a lot of tough players. I've
and you have
battled with all of them.
Cristobal there. I don't know if you were listening. I was talking to him a little earlier. He said he's going to be going out to Vegas in a couple of weeks and playing a lot of big tournaments
Oh
out
yeah, they
there.
got a
So
lot of stuff going on in December.
yeah, so it's not just
yeah, mine's the
weekend warriors who come out to play. You get a lot of solid players that come out and play, and that's we like that here.
yeah.
Yes, we
Yep.
do.
If you
Yeah.
want to play, well, you have
100%.
cash games here at TCH.
10.
How many locations do we have? How many TCHs do we have in Texas now? Like 75, 80?
Something like that. Something like that.
Like 5 or 6, right? We
I think
have
I looked on the board today, and there was one somewhere that I had never seen before.
oh,
TCH.
well, we're back. We're
All right,
finally
back to
back
some
here.
action.
They got the game back on.
8-16-16, hand number 36.
There it
Took
is.
care of some business, got some of them small chips off.
But we do have 6 locations. We have 2 in Houston, right? 2 here in Dallas, 1 in Rio Grande, and 1 in Austin. And I'm hearing great things. They're doing a lot of. They're, I can't really go into detail because I don't know all kinds of details, and I don't want to get ahead of anything. But
Can't get that though.
I'm hearing great
Seven-handed
things are
right now.
happening in Austin, and I can't wait.
Ace-9, Jack folded 8. Wow.
But
Give them Brad a lot of credit from that under the gun raise.
Yeah.
Holding the ace-9 there. I don't hate it. Ace-9 is kind of hard to play post flop.
But we do set the trend here in the state of Texas when it comes to poker.
Oh, for sure.
Dallas TCH is out in front of everybody, everything.
And you get them
Uh,
all in the third. From that,
What's TJ? Is he telling us a story?
Oh, TJ has stories for days.
I'll tell him.
I've said it many a table with TJ for many years, and I don't think I've heard the same story twice.
and he screwed everybody. I'm insurance and
That's awesome. I mean,
He has
that's
a
just
lot
cool.
of stories. It's
That
fun.
is cool.
It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
He's fun to play with. Still solid, even at a ripe. What is he?
80. They say it was 84. What we saw on
84?
well, let me get the chat
Yeah, he
back
just
up.
celebrated a birthday recently.
Here we go. Mitch Mitchell on the drums. That's right.
Mitch and Mitch. That's
Well,
right.
the drummer for
the
Jimi Hendrix. His name
Hendrix.
was Mitch Mitchell. Yeah. Did you,
Uh-oh. Matt with the Kings.
Raised to
Matt?
50,000.
Matt has
50.
and we talk about it. And we'll get
Blinds just went up. 50 is reasonable.
we'll get
Cristobal.
Call 50,000.
I don't hate the Queen 9 call. To be honest, from the small blind with a late position raise, I would probably get myself in trouble because Queen 9 suited, I'm probably folding or 3-betting it. Little secret for y'all.
there it is. Well, flop is 8 high.
Okay. 75.
And I got to tell you, Matt's definitely one of the more solid players. And no disrespect to anybody at the table. Very solid player.
That's very solid.
And one of the things that we were just talking about is patience. And, if anybody at this table is showing extreme patience tonight, is Matt. He's doing an excellent job.
Matt has patience, and I've not known him to get way out of line too often. unlike some other people, me
Yeah.
included. Probably would have liked on that particular flop a smaller, maybe even a down bet with the kings, but you don't really want to see an ace out come out. He didn't. TJ with the eights.
Let's get to a little bit back to the chat here. We missed some stuff. We were on commercial break advertising stuff. TJ,
About 15
he's been kind of
bigs.
card dead. I don't know how much you were listening. He hasn't really had much to do other than tell stories at the table because he's been kind of card dead. And when he does get active, everybody folds.
Well, he's another player you don't expect to be getting too out of line.
Olega says he's going to be playing, so hopefully we'll play. I'm sorry, Mitch. I'm trying to get. You got to watch these cords, man. You get tangled up. Yeah, I had to have Cooper come in here on Tommy one day. these cables in here. Lego says he's going to come out and play. Can't wait. As Al saying, hey, Scott.
Fold.
As Walt,
Hey, Alice.
I haven't seen Walt in a while,
Fold.
or his wife. What's her name?
Fold.
What is her name? Summer? That's not her name. I forget now. It's been so long since I've seen her. I know it's a cool name though.
Walt wants to know when you're gonna let him up in here.
Well, now you know. You may be. My daughter just came back into town, and looks like she may be here to stay. It's looking that way. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, but I
Get
love
the whole family.
I love having
family
Brittany.
affair.
I love having Brittany in here, and when she's in here, it's just so cool for me. And I'm trying to talk Wade.
It's nice when your kids share your passions.
Well, I'm trying to talk Wade into dealing the final table because he's done it before a lot of times, but now he's over there wearing a suit over there, Las Colinas.
Big time now.
You know, so I'm like, hey, just one time for Dad. You know, just for
come on over.
You know, Poker Monkey said his brother sat next to Jimi Hendrix on a plane, and that could be an interesting conversation. From New Orleans to San. If I'm going to sit next to Jimi Hendrix on a plane, I want it to be
defending the King 10 of Diamonds. That's another hand that it wasn't under a gun raise though. So,
Did you say diamonds?
TJ didn't hit that flop at all. He hit that flop. He didn't hit that flop at all. Nothing but middle pair and the flush draw.
And Austin
with the backdoor nut flush draw. Might stick around. Oh, he's too thin. He's too thin.
Yeah.
465. That's a quarter more of his stack.
Yeah.
Probably gonna have to let that go, or jam it.
Well, I mean, if you're Austin and TJ, the Hall of Famer,
he laid out, and you raised pre-flop. He called,
and he's been quiet.
Out.
He's been quiet most of the night.
I mean, you're giving him a jack more than 10. He's probably considering he's against the jack here, and with only one over to the board.
I need a runner diamonds.
Runner diamonds, quarter your stack. I mean, you can't call. I think calling is your worst option. Folding would probably be the most sound. And if you really think he's leading out light, which with TJ rarely happens, because
I mean, if he came over
9, he could have.
If he comes over the top, goes all in.
Have
TJ snap
King
call.
Jack, King Queen. Even if you're against the draw, you're in trouble.
Did TJ just show up?
I hope not.
Does he do that?
Very rarely.
Okay.
Well, he shows a lot when he leads, when he raises and nobody calls. He'll show sometimes to show people that he wasn't playing around, which is probably how he gets away with a few every once in a while. Snow. Hey, Snow.
I knew it was. See, summer. See, I was wrong. There's no snow in summer. You know. Thank you, Walt. I knew it was a cool name. There she is. There's Snow.
Raise 60,000.
Yes, Wade got promoted. He's
Crystal ball with the ace jack.
Fold.
uh-oh. Page.
30 bigs. Page with the American Airlines. I would definitely raise here. I would raise pretty small though, like maybe 130, 140.
All right, let's see what Page does. She is raising.
To 220.
225. 225 is a little big, but I don't hate it. He's never calling that with ace jack.
And there it is, guys. We have Mitch. Look, we have 198 watching.
198. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Let me make sure I smashed
You know,
the
I
like
don't even
button.
think I hit it.
I think I smashed the like button. Pretty sure I did.
Poker Monkey said that his brother got Jimi Hendrix's autograph.
I did smash the like button.
You
Make
did?
sure you guys are smashing the like button. If you like this commentary, great
Fold.
Well,
tournament poker play we have here
I didn't hit the like button.
in our 365, 330K guaranteed
Raise
one-day
6,000.
tournament. What do we have up top today? Uh-oh, we got a hand brewing. Page raised from the hijack.
I'm looking at my
TJ's on the button.
40,000.
I'm looking at my phone. I saw you just texted me.
Austin just coming along in the small blind with the 7-6.
Call 40,000.
Jake with the Queen 7. Now you're getting good odds, but Queen 7's a hand that a lot of times you're going to hit just enough of it to get yourself in trouble. And it looks like we got a whole lot of nothing.
Check.
Well, Austin does have a gut shot and a backdoor straight draw.
I hit the like button.
Good job, Mitch.
Check.
Oh, Paige. I think I'm betting my 8s on that board. All right, the back door has come in for Austin, but with the pair board, got to be. Paige is feeling confident about her 8s now when the 4s pair.
Well,
Figuring nobody has a 10. Now, what is Austin going to do?
he's going to make
Gonna
the call with the flush
55,000. Everybody else is out the way.
and
River.
and a gut shot.
He is looking for a 5
diamond.
or a diamond.
And
there it is. There it is.
Plus it's
problem
8.
with hitting
So-
the flush draw. It's a backdoor flush draw though. But with it being
Yeah,
the
but-
ace, he's
but
not
at
going to
the
get a lot
ace,
of action.
yeah,
It's going to
yeah.
kill a lot of action.
Yeah, Paige, he'll lead out. And Paige, I don't think she can make a call.
Yeah, you almost have to lead out in this spot because unless she has like ace 10 or of course ace 4, then you're dead. She's not betting. She's going to check back more times than not with most of the hands that she checked that flop with. So I don't hate the lead here. Paige is just going to have to.
Well, 110.
Sigh. That's very juicy. 110.
Yeah.
I like his
Yeah.
sizing. She may.
Yeah, he's like, please, I could use 110,000 chips.
110, third pot.
Nice laydown.
Nice laydown.
Nice
Good
laydown by the young lady.
I do think if that would say the a diamond, a smaller diamond,
Which one? Majors or
he may have gotten paid. It's hard to see the backdoor flush draw a lot of times.
I think Richard Bowman, I think he may have hit the like button. He said he loves TCH's
All right, Richard.
Saturday
we
night
appreciate
tournaments.
you, buddy.
Yeah.
Make sure you smash that like button. It helps the stream out a lot.
Well, what do you think of this felt here?
I love the felt. The green was a little bit much for me. Back when we had the black, I like black, but for the stream, Paige waking up with the queen.
She's gonna lead out here.
She raised the 40.
Matt's gonna fold.
Uh-oh.
And you know what? Matt just folded one of her queens.
Uh-oh.
Matt just folded one of this. Could be trouble here.
She's not
Jake
folding.
all in. Wow.
She's got one out.
Wow. Yeah, because look, even when she can't even hit a flush.
Yeah, she's covered. He
I
has
mean,
her
a
covered to
straight.
suit. Straight maybe.
I guess she could hit it. She has straight opportunities
But
here.
one out is still one out.
Yeah, he
5
matches
cards to
folded.
come.
So wow. So Jake's tournament life
I
is
feel
on the
your- I
line,
feel
but
your
he's
pain with those queens. I
he's
feel your
in
pain
he's
with those
in
queens.
great shape.
Oh yeah, he's
And the straight's
sitting
coming
really
for
pretty.
Jake.
All right, one
A
card,
queen
one
and a
queen,
queen
only.
only. No,
No, and the aces hold.
there it is.
Jake with the smooth double up. That was just cold deck for Paige. Unfortunate, but it happens. I find that me and queens have that same relationship.
Yeah, it's kings with me. Oh
When you get
man,
all in with it, I'm either ran it into kings or aces or
I hate looking down and seeing kings. It's just like my whole body just tightens up. I'm like, oh, how much am I going to lose?
yeah, it's
Because it's just
like you know what, bad things always happen, but every time I get them, I gotta play them.
yeah. And, you can't throw the kings away.
Yeah. Okay.
Matt,
Matt with the suited ace jack, 600K. Bump it up.
Raise 40,000.
Nice little min raise. I like it. Not much for Jake. Crystal ball. He might get a little frisky with the 8-7.
yeah, 30 to call.
Especially when the player next
Yeah.
to you looks like they're already ready to fold.
Call 40,000.
And he'll make the call, but Brad's not going to fold.
Not gonna fold.
Not
He
going to
is
fold.
probably
He
putting
may
them
just
all in.
that and there did he that no? He just called? Wow.
Did he just call? Why
He
would
just
you do
called.
that? Oh, he knew it was coming 7 high.
I mean, I'm
Bet
he's
50,000.
going all in now, right? There it is.
Oh, no.
There it is.
Got to.
Brad
Crystal
with
ball
the
has got
all
himself in
in.
a position where he probably can't fold.
And
Top pair.
he may have,
Got himself a double up, almost a triple up
well, it's not over yet,
by just calling.
but yeah, he was able to extract a little bit more chips out of Crystal Ball if he's able to hold on with his nines here.
If he
'Cause
shoves
he-
the
he-
ace jack fold, the ace jack
May have
calls
called.
or isolates, and the 8-7 goes into the muck.
Yeah.
So
So I mean,
probably still gets the double up opportunity.
a deuce.
All right.
Crystal Ball looking for a 7. And there it is.
There it is. Nice.
Brad will double up through Crystal Ball and then some. More than a little
See,
double
now
up.
this is where playing optimally, quote unquote, sometimes doesn't suit you well because had he jammed the nines, the ace jack would have called or isolated. The 8-7 would have folded, and that ace on the river would have sent them home.
There it is. There
he
it
knew
is.
something. He felt it.
There it is.
He felt it.
That's
That was the
why.
right
That's
play.
why Brad's at the final table.
Table.
You pointed out. You've been at the final table. I'm just sitting here hoping someday that I could come out of this booth and sit there.
Keep fighting.
Fold.
You know,
Have we had a person who's dealt the final table, been at the final table, and commentated the final
we've
table
had
yet?
two. We've had two people. Ben,
Ben, okay.
he's dealt,
He's dealt it.
commentated, and played the final table, and Derek.
Okay.
And Derek
remember
has
Derek.
dealt the final. Now I've never seen. They must have dealt early, because I've never seen them deal the final table. But
I think that was in the beginning.
yeah, but I want to be the first guy to win it.
Call 55,000.
Commentate,
Fold.
deal, because I've dealt the final
Nah.
table. I have dealt the
There
final
you go.
table.
Shoot. You don't just make it.
I want
Win
to
it.
be the only guy.
Winning is fun. It's
Yeah.
hard to do, but winning
Yeah.
is fun.
Call.
So, but I've learned a lot from watching. I've learned a lot by sitting in here talking to Derek. Believe it or not, I mean, it's a
Derek gives really
I'm telling
good
you,
insight.
the guy's an excellent poker
He
player.
does really
And
insight.
it took me about 5 minutes to start listening to him. But once I did, I'm like, I should have been listening to him 5 minutes ago.
Page with the king 9, not much of anything. 8-5-5. Austin with the 7-6.
Gut shot. No, he's got
the
open
gut
ender.
shot.
It's an open ender.
I like betting that. What is Jake gonna do? I'm not sure. I think with threes on this board, I'd have to peel one more.
I'll tell you, Jake was all over the place earlier,
Or
but he
get
was
frisky.
focused more on his Jimmy John sandwich. Now he's full. He's done. His
full.
sandwich is away. He's focused now. You
He's
can
thinking
see.
about it.
You
He's
can
thinking
s-
about
yeah.
it. Do it. Do it. Oh,
You can,
no.
yeah, you can see his
He's
focus.
thinking about it.
The string fold. I like the string fold. I like the string fold.
Fold.
And Austin takes it down with not the best hand, which is
There it is.
always
Mitch,
you have to take pots that don't belong to you at final tables.
no, I know you like watching the stream because you're on the chat.
Yes,
Do
sir.
you watch anything else on TV? Because I've been watching. I don't know if I should bring this up. I've been watching Game of Gold, Poker
Game of
After Dark.
Gold.
Have you seen it?
I have not watched it yet, but I've heard great things about it.
I'm telling you, I
No
started.
spoilers.
Somebody, no, I'm not going to. But somebody told me about it the other day, and dude, I love it. I love watching it. It's very cool. And I'll tell you what's different when you get between the hands here. I'll tell you what's different about it that I like. And no spoilers. I'll just tell you what I like about it that's different. And then you can determine whether or not you want to watch it or not.
Fold.
Well, Dan on the ground's in it, so I'm watching it anyway.
Yeah.
A lot of great players are in there.
Yeah, yeah,
So
a lot of great players.
anytime I have an opportunity, I watch a lot of different streams and things. Because anytime you can glean from players that are considerably upper, especially in the buy-ins and years they've been in.
Yeah, it's poker with a little twist. So, but I'll get to it at the end of this hand. Looks like we got a
Call
three-way
from the
action.
button with the 9-8, call with the queen 10. Now the 9-8.
Somebody hit an 8, right?
Check.
Somebody had an 8.
Yeah,
Check.
Yeah, Brad with the 9-8.
Brad with the 9-8. He's definitely gonna bet it.
Paige has a gut shot here. Looks like.
He's gonna let it go, and Brad takes it down. Brad's on a little
Yeah,
mini
Scott.
heater.
Scott. Scott's saying he's watching it. It's team poker. It's 4 teams going against each other, and they play 4-handed at the table. And what's cool, what I like, is the other teammates are in the other room, a room like this, and they're watching and they're commenting.
about it.
So it's a lot of fun, and you get to watch, and it's a little different. And
Anytime you have an opportunity to get in the mind of great poker players, listening to them talk about the action,
yeah,
you have to take advantage of that.
and
It's like free. I mean, it's free. It's free
Yeah,
on their page. It's like free learning. Free is me.
it's on.
Called
Go.
under the gun with the 3-2. That's
I think it's on Go Poker,
kind of poker
but
go.
I saw it on. I watched it.
No,
on
it's
YouTube.
on the club. It's on the GG Poker
Yeah.
YouTube channel only for free.
Oh, yeah, that's why I saw it
Yeah,
on YouTube.
that's the only
And,
place they have it right
Okay,
now.
so yeah, I was watching. I was like, hey, I like this.
Anything you can do to bring more eyes to the game and more
Yeah.
interest to the game is always great.
Yeah, definitely.
And let's see, the first one sneezes wins.
Well, Matt does have a king. Even with the king jack, that board's a little scary. We have the clubs. And,
Limp pot
Yeah.
though, limp pot.
Yeah.
After it checks around, guess he felt confident enough to bet it even with the ace hitting the board.
well, we got 243 of you watching. We appreciate you guys. Saturday
7
night
players.
here, Texas Card House in Dallas. I got Mitch in the booth with me tonight. Appreciate you coming out.
I
And
appreciate you having me.
Dane in the box. We got we're down to 7 now. Is that right? It's been a 7 for a while. Hand number 48. Blinds are at 10, 20, 20.
Only
And,
thing I love more than playing poker is watching and talking about poker.
And we got a lot of great players at the table. See one here. We have Austin.
Pretty stacked table.
And I love watching this kid play. Even when I deal to him, I love watching him play.
Bet 50,000.
Of course, there's the Hall of Famer himself, TJ Cloutier, his seat 9. And Matt, who, okay, I'm going to say it. I'm picking Matt to win this thing.
Picking Matt to win it.
I love Paige. She's always a threat to win. And I told her today's the first time I saw her, and I said to her, I said, do Did you know that you were the answer to my trivia question? And she goes, yeah. She goes, I was listening. I was actually listening. And can you imagine that? Listening and watching in the show, and then all of a sudden,
Fold.
we have
Your name pop up.
we're giving
Yeah.
away a hoodie, in that trivia question,
You're the trivia
and who
answer.
was the last woman
That's when
to,
you know you made it.
And she's like, wait, what?
Fold.
That's me, So that's I mean, that had to be cool, right?
Had
Call.
that Queen 9 from Jake. From the big blind, from those late raises, I would really love to see Jake be a little bit more aggressive with those Queen 9, Queen 10 type hands.
Check.
She should be able to see bet this and take it down
Bet.
Yeah, I
50,000.
don't think.
because he has nothing.
Fold.
Nice play pace, taking down a nice pot.
And to give some of the other players, their due, we have Brad here, who's no stranger to the final tables. Made it. I think he made it 2 weeks in a row. Took it down 1 week and finished second. I think the next. If it's hard to remember all of them. But the young man was short
Every
stacked.
Saturday this
Yeah.
goes on. That's a lot of
He
Saturdays.
he took a big hit earlier. Didn't panic. And that's another big thing. To be able to be successful and make the final table, you take a huge hit and not panic. Guys like Tejas are like that.
Hits are always gonna come, especially at the final table. You just brace yourself, and as long as you have chips left over after it happens, you just gotta collect yourself and
Fold.
find another spot.
Yeah, I mean, guys like Bart. This guy. He
One
knows.
chip to
I mean,
first in chips. He's
short
like
stack.
Houdini.
Short stack, big stack. He never panics. He's been in all those situations. He knows many times. He knows how to play those. Of course, you have Crystal Ball there, who came out like gangbusters earlier,
Check.
and
25,000.
he go to bed out of it.
Jake leading out with
No,
eight
no,
high.
no. A Crystal Ball let
Crystal
out.
ball.
Yeah,
Let out. Well, middle pair.
yeah. Crystal Ball, who I was talking to him earlier, in case you weren't listening, on your way in. He's going out to Vegas in a couple of weeks. Going to play a couple of big, huge tournaments out there. Wish him all the luck.
Well, good luck,
Right,
Crystal.
you know.
Well, I may see you out there.
And
I
Jake,
have a couple weeks
are
off.
you
in
going out too?
December. I'm considering it.
All right. Of course, there's Jake, who's been very active, playing very well, and able to eat a sandwich while he's doing it.
That takes talent. That takes talent, especially at a final table, to be relaxed enough to eat.
He must have used his dinner break for something else, because Poker Monkey pointed out that we get that they get a dinner break, and they do. Once they get down to the final table, they get like a half an hour break.
Yeah, 30 to 45 minutes, depending.
Yeah. So they do get a dinner break, because there's no more breaks once you get to the final table. There's no more breaks. So I guess Jake must have used his dinner break for something else.
Maybe he took a nap.
25,000.
Called
It's a long
home.
day.
Maybe he called home. Called his friends. Hey, I made the final table. Make sure you tune in. That's what I would do.
Check.
Check.
Fred has to bet now.
Bet.
Yeah, I think he thinks his hand is good here. Crystal Ball.
Was in a precarious
He may not.
situation.
He may not believe him. He may.
Where he checked the flop, which you probably should do in this particular position with a 9 high king.
And Brad's got to like the 4.
Check.
I would like a lot of some thin value here. I would like some thin value here. 75K. Might get a crying call from Crystal Ball here. And he does.
He makes the call.
Thin value.
I'm telling
Anytime
you.
you can sneak out thin value, those are huge spots. Especially at a final table where the
I tell
stacks
you,
are so evenly
The players
distributed at the
the
minimum.
players we have right now it's no accident that they're here.
Oh yeah.
Solid
You don't
players.
usually just fall
You
your
know.
way into a final table.
Yeah. And like you said, even though it's only 105 entries a day, the 105 are poker
Yeah,
players.
these are
They're
tough
not
players.
they're like weekend warriors. These guys are poker players.
These guys play, especially this particular tournament,
Yeah.
almost every week.
Yeah. I mean, we have a Hall of Famer. There he is. We
Hall of
have a Hall of
Famer.
Famer at
This
the
man
table.
has bracelets,
Yes.
Fold.
plural.
Yeah. Yeah.
Austin with the nines from the hijack. I would like a nice little min raise.
Look at that. 250 people, 251 people watching.
Raise.
All right, how many likes do we have though?
You got to dig that. Hand number
Got
52.
250 people. I like to see 125 likes. 50%. Let's go. Takes it down with the nines.
I tell you, these guys we got playing tonight, they deserve to hit the like button. And they ain't getting the job done in the box, right?
Definitely. Give Dane, for nothing else, you know. He's a warrior.
Well, you know,
Been dealing all day probably, and now
I-
he's here. The camera's on him. He's got to speak
like
into the
seeing-
mic.
I like seeing left-handed dealers, though.
Oh,
You know,
well,
I like seeing left-handed dealers. I don't think they get enough credit, you know. Sometimes,
that's some skill.
I'm not going to mention any names, but sometimes I get criticized at work because I'm left-handed by some of the players. But, you know, I shake it off. TJ, I'm telling you,
Fold.
Yeah.
has
Austin,
a-
back-to-back nines. Is this deja vu, as the Matrix
he's
would
like,
say?
yeah.
I'm expecting the same bet of 50K.
Raise is 60,000.
Take with the A7.
They're the
I'd
same-
like to see
they're-
what he's going to do with this A7, suited A7. Oh, he's going to let it go.
Well, you know, he's got a lot of people behind him.
Fold.
Oh, I mean, I don't hate the fold.
Yeah.
But
And Austin's going to take it down again without a flop.
I mean, that is a result that you could definitely live with nines,
Yeah.
because there's not many flops you're going to love
Yeah.
if you get a caller.
I mean, if a 9 comes on the flop, you
Well, you're going to love that more times
you're
than
gonna
not.
like that, right?
We love sets.
Hell yeah.
But if a king, queen, ace hits the board, even if a 10 or jack hits the board, it makes for tough sledding with nine. So taking it
I
down.
was
And these pots aren't baby pots. I mean, you're talking 50K added to your stack every time.
Well, the 9s are hot.
Now Jake has the nine.
9s are hot. You know what we haven't seen yet tonight?
And now this is something
Hey,
I think
Donovan.
a lot of people don't pay
Donovan.
attention to. He has the nine. He makes 75K. Now I'm paying attention to that if I ever see the hand. Like this guy's min raising pretty much 2.5 and 2.2.
Okay.
He's a solid 3.5x here, which is pretty big at this juncture. Gets a call from the king nine suited from the cutoff though. But nine hits the board, it could get ugly. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, no 9, but 2 clubs.
Bet 100,000.
He's just flat calls with the naked
Well,
flush draw.
well, you know,
I
Brad's
like it.
been playing aside. There it
And
is.
he hits it.
There it is.
Fold.
And how unfortunate for
And he-
Jake. It's a 5. It's not, if it was like a big club, he could have gotten away from it. But Jake goes all in. Brad makes the call. Jake's
just goes to
he's
show
drawing,
you,
he's
dude.
drawing dead.
Drawing
He's
dead.
drawing dead. The hand is
Drawing
over.
dead. He is out of here.
And there it is.
Good game, Jake.
Jake.
Fought hard.
Congratulations, Jake.
You already had
Played-
dinner though.
Played well.
Played
you know.
well.
Uh,
He's gonna be
let's see.
leaving with how much is he leaving?
Well, how much is it?
Yeah. Blinds are
87?
Yeah.
$1,825. That's not bad for it. That's a good day's work.
That is a good day's
Good
work.
day's work.
I mean, you know, I could make 18.25 a day.
Almost 6 extra buy-in for a few hours of work.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
If I was making
I
$1,800
don't know what he
a-
does for a living, but I don't make $1,800 a day with
you
my
know,
job.
Look, you guys are very generous. When I deal, the players are very generous with the tips. But I don't make 1,800 for it. You know, they're not that generous. You
Down
know,
to 6.
or I don't deal that fast.
Got 6 of the toughest.
Well, there it is.
A lot
Down
of
at
good players.
the next. Let's see. What's the
Next
6?
player out,
2.
$2,200.
There it
$400, $475 pay jump. Gotta keep that in mind.
I tell you, I liked watching Jake play.
Raise 60,000.
Page.
They have football in Canada.
A lot of
Came from the
spades
cutoff.
here. A lot of spades.
A lot of spades to go around. Is he gonna defend the king nine from the min raise?
Oh, they got an extra bag you can.
That's crazy.
And I can
He'll
go
make the
back
call.
and
Call.
Heads
We'll
up
see the
action here
flop.
to the flop.
And you can't down the ball in there. There's
Now,
no
Page only
limit.
has 270 behind.
Rouge,
Already 165 in the pot.
Gotta get it out of the end.
The
Ace
flop will
9-5
come
rainbow.
ace high.
Austin with the better of it,
He
but
did hit the nine, middle pair.
But he can't love it with that ace on the board, and she's the
Yeah,
raven. She is going to
she's
continue, which I kind of like. I mean, she's got a backdoor gut shot, backdoor flush draw. I mean, she has the
well.
king 10.
He knows she's short stacked, so if she had an ace, she might have won all in. You think?
Some players would, but a player like Paige, I think, unless it's a very weak ace, I think she's going to try to get some more out of it. She's setting herself up for a shove on the turn, though. Because a shove on the flop is over pot, which is a little aggressive. You're not going to get caught unless they have an ace or hit a set, and you're pretty much in trouble.
Well,
But
Austin's hand's not that bad. I mean, he's got middle pair with a good kicker.
with only one over to your 9, you have a backdoor flush draw as well. You have the queen.
And he's going to make the
Good
call.
off one nor now. I would definitely, if the card is not scary, well, she hits her 10, so she may actually check back this time if he
Well,
checks to
she
her.
does take the lead
'Cause
with
now
the
she
10.
has some equity with her 10. She has some showdown value with her 10 now, and he did call you one street. So let's see what Paige
Check.
does
Is she
here.
concerned at all? Maybe that he might have an ace. I guess she is. Yeah.
Yes. That's why I say she has showdown value now. So checking, I like checking the turn. Now if he doesn't lead, but I'm checking the check call. If I check that flop, if I check that turn, I'm usually checking a check call unless it's a very scary card on the river. Let's see if he's going to be able to pull the trigger when she checks back. He checks back. She's going to check back. She's going to see. Paige is going to take down a nice 305 chip pot. I think putting her in the chip lead at this point, or really close to it. Where do we see that at?
The guys in the other room over there, they're the ones that bring it up. So it comes up periodically.
Okay.
I have the advertisement stuff, like the food drive. And,
Yes. That's important. That's important.
and the the picture.
Helping out those that are less fortunate.
and the picture of me winning the tournament. That I have control of that.
I mean, that's good too, though. If you don't blow your own horn, sometimes nobody else will.
Well, in all fairness, I didn't put the picture on. David did, and I think that's pretty cool.
Appreciate you,
He did that for me.
Page with the king queen. 505. I guess. Oh, that was after she won the
Raise
fight.
60,000.
Okay.
Fold.
These graphics work quick. I see. 8-4. He might get a little frisky with the 8-4. It is suited, as the kids say.
Fold.
Now that's what he should do with it. Now 10-8. That's slightly connected and suited. One gapper.
Heads up.
And we might see some fireworks here. We have top pair with a gut shot,
And a flush draw
backdoor
here.
flush draw, and he's gonna shove
All in, and she's going to make the call.
Hold in here. We got ourselves all in.
Paige
We
does
a
have the lead.
60-30.
Well, she does have to dodge.
65-35. She has to two
Dodge
clubs.
the clubs.
Clubs twice. Also a backdoor straight draw, but she's blocking that with her queen.
So Paige is looking for some red cards. Crystal Ball's looking for a club. He's standing up.
Stand up equity. All right.
That's a red card for Paige.
He needs a club. He needs a club or a club only. That is not
Whoa.
going to do it.
Wow.
GG's to Crystal Ball. Let's get some
Paige
GG's in
taking
the
it
Paige
down.
Paige is on a
Wow.
little heater. Well played.
If she wasn't the chip leader, she is now.
Definitely.
Crystal Ball going out in sixth place.
$2,205. Everybody at the table just made an additional $475
So Crystal Ball 2002. I'm sure he will put that to good use in 2 weeks
Vegas.
out in
Oh,
Vegas.
definitely.
Cristobal, congratulations. I have no doubt the man played well all day long. We do wish you all the best of luck in the next couple weeks out in Vegas, and hopefully maybe you guys can get together for a sandwich or something.
Maybe, maybe. If he's playing one of the ones I think he is, that's about 4 buy-ins. I think he's gonna be okay.
Yeah. Well, he said that he's going out to some big tournaments. I think at the Win. I think is what he said.
The Win has like WPT, their main events, like some ungodly guarantee, like
Yeah.
10 million or 25 million or something crazy.
Austin here with a couple of threes in the button.
I like
In
that.
that position, he's going to.
What did he do with it? 65. I like it. See, he's very consistent with his raises. I like that. You never want to give up information about your hand based on how much you raise. Try to keep it consistent.
Heads up.
So heads up action to the flop here. Austin and Brad. Do we go? Okay, here we go. There's the flop. And Brad's going to get the better of it.
And Austin hates all of that.
Yeah, he hates it all. And
Hates
doesn't
it.
really like that one either. Don't like the turn either.
But
75,000.
Yeah, I mean, he could.
I would raise here.
I
Let's
don't
see if he
know.
has it in him. No, because he has all the aces.
Yeah.
He has all the aces. And if he raises there, Brad folds that 10. I guarantee you.
Yeah, but see, we can see Brad's head.
We can. We can.
You know, but I'm telling you, look at these 5 players here. You gotta love it.
I mean, those are 5 you would. When this thing started, this is not a surprise. This is not a surprise. This is not an accident.
Fold.
Let me get a spin here.
So yeah, so if you got some free time, when you're not watching, the Saturday tournament here,
30,000.
check out a Game of Gold.
Well, I'm definitely
It's,
gonna watch it. I'm
yeah.
off this week coming up because Thanksgiving break for the schools.
Yeah,
So,
I give it 2 thumbs up.
I'm
I highly
I'm gonna
recommend
catch up on
you
it.
know.
Check.
There's a couple podcasts I haven't listened to just because they've been reviewing some of the episodes. So I can't listen.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah, I
want to
got you,
spoil
I
it.
got
So
you,
I gotta
yeah.
watch it. I want to watch it on my own first.
Yeah, I'm all caught up. I can't wait to see the next episode. Looks juicy.
Okay.
People cussing at each
King
other.
deuce.
Okay.
All spades though. I would take a stab.
Check.
I would take a stab with the 6 because you're not winning with a 6.
Yeah,
Paige
And-
takes down another one. Those small pots.
I'm telling you,
Small pots.
she's
Jab,
on.
jab, jab.
She's trying real hard to
Couple
be
uppercuts.
the answer to another trivia question.
First 2
Who-
time
who's
lady
doing?
winner.
I think she would be.
She would. I believe she would.
I can't remember all the way back, but I don't ever remember any woman winning it twice. To win it once is hard for anyone. To win it twice is hard for anyone.
Just to make it to this final
Yeah.
table is kind of difficult. Although you see a lot of people, there are a few people that make it, which seems like
It
every other week.
It makes it look easy.
Make it look
Tejas.
easy. Tejas.
Yeah.
I've made 1 or 2, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched, you and Daryl,
I would tell you though, it took me. I played this tournament almost a solid year before I made my first. Then I went on some runs,
Yeah.
2 here, 3 here, couple wins, couple second places, but it took me a solid. I think the first year I was playing here, I might have had, if there was a record
Check.
for 11th place finishes, I think I
That's
would
you?
hold it. I think I would hold it. I think
Yeah.
for like
Bet
almost
55,000.
7 out of 10 weeks, I was like 11th, like right on the button. I mean, that's a cash, but it's,
Yeah.
when you get that close, you can taste it.
You want the table. You want the table.
Heads up.
And this is interesting because nowhere you can, for a 365 local daily tournament where you can,
Check.
catch yourself on stream, your
Yeah.
family and friends can watch it.
Yeah.
If you're a person like me that likes to watch film, I go back and watch them and see what I can glean from the other players and glean from the mistakes or good things that I
Yeah.
may have done.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good learning opportunity as well. Plus, it's fun because once it's on the internet, it's there forever.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
always say,
Yeah.
"Hey, I
Dude,
won this
I,
thing
I
once."
I've got them all saved. All the
Yeah,
ones I commentated, I got them all saved.
yeah.
And hopefully maybe my grandson or something like, oh, look, grandpop up
Grandpa
there.
here.
But I remember when I came here a couple of years ago and started dealing. All the people here are great, but I had a couple of guys that I like to watch and follow, especially in tournament, because you guys came here every day, and that was you and Daryl and a couple other guys. And I always pulled for Daryl. Daryl's number one.
I love
And
Daryl. Daryl's a good. I
dude,
mean, he's a good poker player, but
yeah,
he's a genuinely good dude.
yeah. And when he finally made his final table, I had to give him a hug, man. I couldn't believe it. I was like, dude, I'm so happy for you. And when you made the final table, I was very happy to see that. You guys is long overdue. You know, you got this guy here who makes the final table. At the main event, stuff like that.
Yeah, I think I made the final table. I think the first 3 times I made the final table, I made quick exits.
Yeah,
Getting there was a feat. So once
yeah.
you get there, anything can happen.
Heads up.
We got a hand brewing here, ace nine. Okay, we got a gut shot to the wheel.
All in. Fold.
Is that TJ going all in? There you go. Showing. TJ showing there. I thought he showed
showing.
earlier.
And he showed the bluff on that one because he
Yeah.
had jack high.
Well, I mean, I think he showed because he hasn't really been involved much. He's been laddering up. Him and Matt sitting over there just minding their own business.
That is, Brian.
You know?
That is Cloutier. That is the Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
He is the
But-
multiple bracelet winner.
Yeah, and him and Matt been sitting over there just basically talking to each other because they haven't had much to work with. So
I think he's had so little to work with. I think that's a good position for TJ to show a bluff.
yeah, that's what I'm saying
Because
because
now when he gets some hand, now people will think, well, maybe he doesn't always have it, and he's gonna have it.
and it's like look, I'm TJ. I'm not just I'm card dead. I'm not
Dad's favorite
a
player.
Hey,
nit.
he's raising the 10-9
Here.
suited. I like it. Queen 5 offsuit. It was a terrible hand, even with the men raise.
Call 60,000.
But here we go. 165 in the middle to a flop. And Paige hit quite a bit of that.
Yeah,
She has top pair, gut shot. And
that's an open ender.
open ended. Yeah, there's
Top
open
pair with
ended.
an open ender there.
And Austin has queen high.
They don't even have a gut shot.
He's gonna. Uh-oh. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about having some ill intentions, but he decides the better of it is just let it go. Good fold.
Yeah, Paige has been in the zone lately.
Don't
She's
get
been.
yourself. Paige is another player. She's a good player, and she rarely gets out of line.
Yeah.
She rarely gets out of line.
Yeah, she's made her share of final tables. I think she might even be, when it comes to the ladies, she might be in the lead as far as final tables for the ladies. Maybe
I know back there was a time when Nelda went on a pretty strong run. It's close. It's close.
Yeah.
It's close.
Raise 60,000. Fold. Fold.
Raising the ace four from under the gun. Ace four suited.
How many final table appearances do you have?
I'm not sure. Maybe. I know of 5 for sure. Unfortunately, I'm a nerd, so I have a spreadsheet of all my poker stuff, so I could actually go back and count.
Well,
I know
I mean,
it's at least 5.
And Tejas doesn't know how many. I ask everybody.
With Tejas, it's hard for him to keep up.
I mean, I know how many final table
He's probably at
appearances I have.
17, 22, or something like that. When you make as many as he does, you stop counting.
Yeah, probably.
Stop counting.
I just want one. Matt finally got something to look at here. And there it is.
550.
And see
Queen
the way
10.
he's been
I don't hate
quiet.
Queen 10.
He's not going to get in the action because he's been quiet.
Fold.
Let's stay up. 9-5. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice. Adding another 75K to a stack, which is huge. I think everybody's been equally aggressive here. Everybody's in the 60s, 60 percentage. Nice balanced table we have going here.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's
Fold. 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 Call 30,000.
Calling with the 4 deuce, king 9. Here we go.
little blind against blind here.
Checking that. Check. Probably. Yeah, he has nothing to call with. Man, she was
hoping.
on fire.
Yeah, she is in the zone. I'm telling you.
It helps when you play good and have times where you run good. Running good is key.
Mitch, what do you think about this?
Thanksgiving holiday food drive. I think that is an awesome thing, especially for you cash players out there. You donate 4 food items and you can receive 4 hours for the price of 3. That is a deal and a half.
Yeah, and
there's
over
a list
here,
of things we will accept.
Yeah, they got the green box of things that we take, that, and then the red box of things that like glass containers and stuff.
No Raymond package. You don't want to kill anybody. Give them all that salt.
Yeah. So guys,
nothing that needs to be refrigerated.
And it goes to the end of November, and you can do it more than one day.
Yeah,
you can do it every day you come.
Every day. I mean, I don't buy canned vegetables, but I don't think they're very expensive.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I think 4 canned vegetables is less than an hour of TCH time.
No doubt.
So
we're encouraging
you.
You
Are
guys,
making. That is good EV.
Yeah.
Or ROI, or any other poker term you may want to use. Brad with the jiggities.
Same color and everything. You know
Same
how much.
color.
You know how important that is to me.
Oh yeah. I know 10s is your hand. I remember I got 10s a couple weeks ago on the final, a few weeks ago on the final table. I was like, I hope Mitch is paying attention to that.
Yeah.
I think I hit quads with him too.
Yeah. The other day, it's funny. I was dealing. I was trying to get out. Well, I'll tell you after the story.
King 8 calls. What do we have? Ace. Ace is gonna kill a little bit of the action. Got to see bet it though. He's gonna let that go. He has nothing. That's not a bad result with Jacks.
The other day there was a tournament going on, and I was trying to get out early so I could play the tournament, and they wouldn't let me out. So, but I was on break walking around, and I happened to walk up to the table.
Brad and Paige and Brad are only separated by 15,000 chips. They're in the lead. Everybody else is kind of hovering around in a close, that 3rd, 4th range.
They're looking
very even.
Yeah, they're looking to double up. But I happened to walk up onto the tournament table, and Tejas was there. It's the 3-way all in, and he looks at me and he shows me he's got pocket 10s.
Ooh.
He goes, I knew I was winning because you walked up and I got pocket 10s, 3-way all in. He took it down. So it was kind of cool.
4-2 of diamonds this time. Hits the 2.
That looks like a whole bunch of clubs. Brad's got a club.
Brad's got the club. The only club in the building. But he is behind at the moment.
Ace, slow everything.
Still behind.
Apply the brakes.
The 2 is going to take it down. Austin takes down. Little pot. 4 deuce. Blind versus blind.
Yeah.
Small pots. Jab, jab, jab.
You got to remind me to put it back on the chat.
Man, we don't want to miss the chat.
Because people be saying stuff, and I'm over here looking at, I don't know how to keep up with all this.
How many people we got watching right now?
293.
200, almost 300. What are we doing with likes? How are we doing on likes? Are we at least 125 yet?
I don't know how to check the likes here. I know it's hand number 68.
Hand number 68.
Fold. Fold.
Oh, not much going on in this
Fold.
particular hand, huh? Jack 10. I like that. I would like a raise here, but he's.
Raise is
There you go.
65,000.
Definitely raise. Page with nothing. Lets it go.
Well, she had the
And we move
Brunson. She
on.
had the Doyle.
Got the Doyle. R.I.P. Doyle.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Doyle. Well,
Guys-
it would have got her in some trouble that time,
Yeah.
though.
Guys,
But
293 of you watching. We appreciate it. Mitch, we appreciate it.
we do
There you
appreciate
go. Got
it.
Mitch
We
Anderson.
appreciate it.
Mitchell Anderson in the booth with me. Mitchell Lloyd here. Guys, five players left.
5 players late.
Saturday night here at Texas Card House
Next one out is like 2,800, I believe.
in Dallas. TJ, Ace Deuce, the Hall of Famer. What's he going to do with it? Throw it away.
He's going to throw it away.
thought-
Under the gun.
He
under the
thought
gun.
about it. He's like,
Under the gun.
oh, the hell with it. I'll throw it away.
He's like, he remembered he showed that Jack 9. Remember, I showed that Jack 9. Somebody might call me. Getting a call.
And look,
he would
two
love that
clubs.
flop.
Well, somebody else does. Somebody else got 2 clubs. Yeah, Matt's got 2 clubs. All kind of clubs. Huh?
He's gonna lead out.
Bet 55,000.
5 into 1. He's gonna call. Trying to get
Matt
that
looking
club.
for a club.
Club and queen would be
He
good.
would love
too,
to have,
actually. He'd rather have the
T-
club than the queen. That's for sure.
TJ's 2 of clubs. He'd love to have that right about now.
No, he has nothing.
Uh,
Uh-oh. I like it. She
Matt
didn't even
all
think
in.
about it. She didn't even think about it.
I would have got my ass broken out at Ace Deuce of clubs.
Yeah, TJ letting him know I had clubs. That's why you couldn't get one.
Nice playing with you.
And there it is.
Good game. I like the aggression. I mean, when you get to the river
I'm watching her.
Page
with queen high,
steamrolling him. Matt, congratulations, young man. I love the patience. Unfortunately, couldn't get much started with much. Card dead most of the time.
$1,680.
What do you got to sit next to Hall of Fame TJ?
He probably got a lot of good
Yeah,
stories.
you know.
This last
So that's kinda
69 hands.
Yeah.
Next person out, 4th place, we're playing for $3,310.
So there you
Almost
go.
10x the buy-in.
Yeah. Matt, $2,680. Congratulations, young man. I dug the way you play. I liked it.
Yeah, he played well.
You
Even the one he went out on, I like
Yeah.
his moxie. I like his moxie. Sometimes you just gotta go for it.
Raise 65,000.
I see. That's the part where I have to. I know it. Oh, I've been talking about
Oh, there's the black tins. And who gets them? But Paige.
Paige.
But Paige.
Page.
No action though. No action.
See, she doesn't care. She doesn't care.
Oh no, you
That's
can't.
That's
One
Mitch's
thing-
head. She don't care.
One thing you can't do is sometimes people get frustrated when they have big hands and everybody folds. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Sometimes no matter how big the hand is, the call that you get is the call you didn't want.
Yeah.
You got 4 of the toughest, 4-handed.
Right.
I love short-handed poker.
Raise is 65,000. Fold.
And here's Lego confirming what we already know. TJ will tell you a story and a half. You know.
Oh yeah.
And
I'm sure TJ has forgotten more about poker than I know right now. All right, what we got here? Ace Jack 10 Rainbow. Ace 10, hoping the other person
catches
has
up a little something. All right. Well, Austin's got a 3. He hit the 3. Austin made the call.
He made the call.
Made the call. Look at that. And now he might think. I mean, wow.
He doesn't like the jack. He could have. Austin could have had a jack.
Could Austin have stolen that, you think?
I think he probably to steal that pot. He would have had to make a 70% pot plus type bet. Definitely repping the 9, repping the jack, because he could have called that turn bet with the jack, king jack, queen jack, jack 10 even. But once, if he would have pulled the trigger, it'd have been hard to give up 2 pair. Ace 10 would have been a hard fold. But I think he would have found the call.
And TJ there, if you noticed, frustration even gets the better of the best. Sometimes you can see when TJ's been playing
I
all
mean,
day. He's been all day,
he's
Check.
he's
And-
folded his way to 5 jumps,
and but
Check.
but
it's
it's
time.
frustrating not being
Yeah,
able to play.
not getting cards. He wants to play,
Check.
Yeah,
and it's
you don't enter these things to not play hands. So I do feel.
as a friend of yours, Chris Mays.
What's up, Chris? I'm sure you have heard them all.
Yeah, I'm sure he
They've-
has. He's
they've-
Chris is
Chris-
real good friends with Mr. Cloutier.
Chris has driven him to up north a few times, so I'm sure that gives for plenty of time for story time.
I see them. I see them together a lot. Yeah, good friends. And TJ finally has somewhat of a hand.
8-7 suited looks like
Yeah,
Ace King suited.
with the stuff
with
he's
stuff
been getting
he's
tonight.
had.
Yeah,
Beforehanded,
and, you know, and-
forehanded, those hands
and of course, you know, he's
jump
been.
up in value.
They think he's because the other players they don't know what he's been getting all this junk. So, you know, TJ's raising. He's got to have something. He's been tight all night. So, but you and I both know he's been card dead. So
Forehanded, you got to kind of loosen up a little bit, and
Travel
still a
wants
little
to.
pots here.
Travel wants to know Paige is. She's more than.
She is the chip leader, sir.
She is. She is more.
Or ma'am. Is that a ma'am? I'm
Tra-
sorry.
Travel
I
Diva.
apologize. Travel diva.
Travel diva, I
I
guess.
apologize. Yes, Paige is the chip leader at the moment.
She is.
Forehanded.
Yeah, she is. You can see the confidence in the young lady. She got the chips and the cards as she sit back, relaxed in the chair. You know, everything's right in the world for Paige right now.
She got quite the hand brewing. A lot of overlap.
All right,
in our
everybody.
cards here. Everybody's got something.
TJ's a spectator again. You know, again not getting any cards.
Nobody hit anything. I
Well,
think
Paige,
first sneeze
Paige hit a
wins.
3 now. Let's give her.
She does. She has
She
bottom
hit a
player.
3,
I think I'm betting that.
which
3.
yeah, I mean I would too with the
think I'm-
board
I
paired.
think
with
I'm leading, and I'm leading
Yeah,
pretty
I-
hefty.
And now hearts comes, the straight draw comes.
No hearts in the board.
Yeah, but
That's
now
right,
she's
sir.
not so much confident about her 3 now. Maybe. Brad thinking about stealing it, taking it down,
10,000.
Power of position.
and there it is. The other two didn't
Power of
seem.
position. Last act.
Yeah, the other
Nobody
two,
had
they
much
didn't-
of anything.
yeah, they
Paige
didn't
had
seem-
bottom pair, but she would have had to bet that on the flop to really. She probably could have took it down, but
Chris, you and me
Third
both,
heart.
brother. I wish I could be patient, and I'm trying. You know, I'm trying.
patience is key.
I was married for 13 years. If I was patient, I'd probably been married for like 25.
Man, I tell people I was a single father for 10 years. That's with 3 kids. They were beautiful. They're great adults now, but man, that's where my patience came from.
Yeah, yeah. Well, unfortunately, I had great kids. I didn't have to be patient. You know, now now
My
that
kids
they're-
were pretty good. I mean, they had their moments, but they're kids.
Yeah. Well, now my kids are adults. And now they're knuckleheads. Except, you know, they do knucklehead things now sometimes.
Story checks out.
Yeah. No, they're
King,
good.
queen from under the
They're
gun.
good kids. You know, they're
Page
good
folds the
kids.
king nine.
You know, when they're asleep.
Austin is going to defend the 5 Dewey. He doesn't like giving up his big blinds. And I understand that plight.
Well, he's got 2 live cards. Let's see what happens. And he hits a 5 right there in the
He hits
window.
the 5.
And he takes the lead.
All in.
All in. Shoves with
King,
it.
queen. Yeah.
Lets it go. Yeah, I mean, with his chip stack, no matter what he calls from the big blind, he's almost in a position where if he hits any of the flop, he's probably going to shove there. And you have to be thinking about that when you raise his big blind. Being on a smaller stack, you kind of have to be prepared to, you don't want to necessarily give up extra, almost 200K with king high, but 2 overs to the board.
I tell you, we got 4 players left. And here you have Paige. She's a chip leader. And over here in the 9th seat, you got the Hall of Famer. Nothing else needs to be said.
Raise 80,000.
Austin, I love watching this kid play. But this kid, Brad, I tell you, he sneaks in under the radar and before you know it, the guy's putting the money in his pocket.
Right.
I've seen him do it a couple of times, and I've even seen him play at the cash table. He plays well. So
I'm just looking at the
I'm
blue.
curious. I really don't know who I could pick here to
He's
win.
got second pair. Brad has the gut shot to the wheel.
I know.
He's gonna peel at least one. He may actually raise it. He's gonna let it go. He's gonna let it go. Don't want to tangle the two biggest stacks. You don't
I'm
want
telling
to.
you,
You don't want to play a huge pot with
he's a
the
solid
number
player.
one inches. I don't hate it.
And not only just being patient, but not getting yourself into trouble. And that's another thing that I tend to do. I tend to maybe play cards out of position that I shouldn't.
Trouble is easy to find
At the poker
at the
table.
poker table.
Oh man, I'm telling you. So I tend to, and Brad, he doesn't do that. He doesn't get into trouble. Uh, which is a good way to play, and it takes you far when you get to the final table.
About nine, almost nine
Raise
bigs.
100,000. Fold.
Oh,
I'm telling you, they're all playing a little differently right now. Let's see why. We're down to the final four, and what's the page up here? So fourth place.
$630.
Yeah,
That's
so
almost two buy-ins.
So and on top of that, then you go to second.
$5,000. That's $1,100.
So this is why all of a sudden the play has kind of changed slightly.
And nobody's even Paige with her. I think she has about 1 million in chips. Brad has 1.1 million. They're kind of trying to stay out of each other's way.
Yeah.
Hopefully can eat up the smaller stacks and make their way to the top two where they're sitting at with their chip stacks and play for the top prize. Jack
So Brad going to hit a flop top here. Was that the?
Check.
He's hoping that TJ hits something. He's tired of waiting. He'll lead out and take it down.
And the rich get richer. It's the American way.
And now
I think Brad may have a slight chip lead here.
You can understand the frustration now, even with an experienced player like TJ Cloutier.
1,400,000. So 10 bigs, like
he's
almost 9 bigs. And even those two with all those chips, they're still only sitting at about 30 big blinds. So,
but TJ is short stack, and there's only 4 players, so he's laddered up to at least 4th place. But the blinds are coming around, and that's what's frustrating him, because he's still card dead. You would hope that the pendulum swing around.
Four-handed is not. If you're gonna start getting cards, four-handed and below is definitely the time to do it.
And it can frustrate.
You can't hide. You can't hide four-handed.
It can frustrate even a Hall of Famer.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Check.
Page hitting top pair, medium kicker,
and he's got the perfect seat right across from the young lady with all the chips who keeps getting all the cards.
All the cards, all the hands, taking down all the pots.
And nothing against Paige. She's an excellent player, but compared to what TJ's getting, he's not getting any cards. And she's been making about the most of what she's getting.
Oh, it affects you mentally. It does. To be sitting at a table, and especially a final table, and you're getting nothing, and then
look
one
at
or two players are getting
he's
all the cards.
Both his hand, his face in both hands. It's at this point, you want to hear TJ tell a story, but he's so frustrated. All he can think of is damn. Page with another hand here, ace, 8 of hearts.
Raise at 80,000.
And he has the button and jack 8, and he has to throw it away. And Brad
calling. Now, I don't hate that.
Yeah. four-handed.
Four-handed, but against the other chip leader,
Yeah,
you might
yeah.
want to just let 3-2 hit the muck. Now he actually gets the better of it here.
So now that she's
She's
checked,
open-ended now, though.
100,000.
well, now
So,
she knows she's going to call because she knows he didn't hit any of that, or she thinks he didn't.
right.
She still thinks she may have the better hand, and now she does.
Definitely
And now,
has the better
and now
hand
she
now.
does. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's so and this and this is what I'm talking about.
he's gonna let it go. Bet's forthcoming. He's not gonna even
Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah.
He can't beat anything
Yeah.
at this point. She has all the two pairs, all the straights, and every other pair beats
Yeah.
your two. That's one of the things that
Yes.
could get you in trouble. Calling 3-2. I mean, I don't hate it, but four-handed, you are the
Yeah.
two chip leaders.
Yeah.
You have to think about.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
know,
really want
man,
to
that's
get in
why
any
that is bad.
big pots with
Yeah.
marginal hands
I don't want to
against the
tangle
other
with
chips.
her.
in the
Let's take
Not
care.
like that.
Yeah.
Now, kings versus aces, whatever happens, happens. But
That's right, Ernie. It was the clean diaper
the
because it was
clean
suited.
diaper, but it was still a diaper.
Yes. But oh, here we go.
Austin with the tens.
Here we
not
go.
suited. I think all the chips may be going in. Oh, he's gonna just raise with it. I actually don't hate that.
Raised to 85,000.
He's not folding them though.
Well, Brad's got a couple of overs. Paige,
Go.
not a bad hand with her chip stack. She could come along, and she will.
Well, 6-4, three-handed. It's easy to play
Yeah.
post flop.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, definitely.
Three of you.
Little heat check.
And look at this.
That might get her in a little trouble. She
Look
has
at
a
this.
Check.
gut shot,
Check.
backdoor flush draw.
So I'm looking
And
for
second pair.
Brad to fold because Paige is behind him. And
Paige-
Paige will make the call, right? She'll make the call here.
It's going to be 240,000.
I mean, for that amount and a chance to eliminate a player,
Yeah.
I mean, you got just enough equity to make that call.
I mean, you don't want to double up Austin,
you don't.
because he's a solid player, but
give yourself a chance to eliminate Austin.
yeah, I mean, she got straight possibilities here, flush possibilities, and she has middle pair. If he's got ace king, she's ahead, but he's got pocket tens. So she still does. She's not drawing
Outs are up
dead.
at
She
the
still
top
has
of
a
the
lot of
screen.
outs.
She has a good number of outs.
All right.
That is not one of them. 5 and a 5 only. 5. Well, she could have also caught a 4
Well,
or
she
a
could go to
6.
6 or 4, or 5.
2 pair. And Austin doubles up. He is probably sitting at about. Well, he's definitely third in chips, but
Well, with that double up, all three of these players are now looking
looking at TJ.
looking to eliminate TJ, and TJ, I mean, it's just. Austin with the 10 deuce.
Under the gun. Let it go.
Yeah, throw
Let
that
it go.
away. Brad again, back-to-back hands with a queen jack.
Right.
Raised
Oh,
80,000.
what's TJ have?
And TJ
He has 4-3.
with the 7-5.
Oh, 7-5.
7-5.
Yeah.
Heads up.
Hit none of
And
that.
of course, that's the flop you get when you have 7-5. And it's just terrible.
All in.
TJ with the all-in.
Well,
And, I mean, if you're Brad, you're going to fold here, right?
I mean, it's.
I mean, TJ.
I mean, you got queen high. You don't beat the ace. You don't beat the king.
But
You don't-
TJ did.
do you think-
He did check the flop.
He did check the flop, but maybe he checked the check raise or check jam. You're thinking about that.
Yeah.
And even if he has the 8 now that he's betting with, you're still behind.
And,
And you notice he's not going to show this one though.
I mean, TJ took the pot down, but he's still not happy. Come on, I got
I
to
to still it with
I
the
got
worst
to
of worst
bluff.
hands.
He's still ready to punch somebody in the face. I'm telling you. He's like, come on. It's time for things to change. I mean, it's been like this the whole final table.
Yes, Ernie. TJ is a beast. Even at his age.
Yeah, you
I
know,
hope my brain works decent enough to still be sitting at a table playing the game I love at
Raise to
84 years old.
120,000. All in.
and
All in with the
TJ's
six
like, you know
five
what?
suited,
6'5" suited.
10
I'm
big
all
blind.
in.
Oh,
Austin's
exactly. He's got two
Austin's gonna
live
make the
cards.
call. TJ's like, yeah, this is what I've been dealing with all night long.
Blind, was that blind versus blind? Yeah, blind versus blind. I don't hate it.
Oh, I thought TJ went all in. He didn't go all in.
Pair was good.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Okay, I thought he went all. I thought he said all in.
Oh, maybe I
He-
think he limped and
I think
Austin went off.
he may have asked him, or did you say all in? Okay.
Didn't matter
Oh,
if they were suited for me.
my mistake, folks.
I thought he said all in. Page, you know,
Queen 10 suited.
what would TJ give
Four-handed.
for a hand like this? Queen
I mean,
10.
he would probably shove that.
Raise to 80,000.
Yeah.
What did he have? He had 8-4,
8-4.
8-4 suited.
Wow, that's brutal, man.
Queen
I'm
10
telling you.
versus Queen 9. Now, see, here we go.
Call 80,000.
Asian Brad
Mixing it up again.
mixing it up. Queen hits the board.
And
Fireworks
there
will
it is.
occur.
And there it is.
There
There it is.
Check.
No
I
sooner.
think it goes
did-
check on the flop. No, she's gonna bet it.
Well, there's a flush draw out there. She
That's
doesn't.
true.
What she, you
He's
know,
gonna
she
call at the
80,000.
minimum.
she doesn't have a club. Brad does. And she doesn't. She doesn't like the
He
call.
raises.
Oh, he raised.
He raised.
Oh, she doesn't like that.
She don't like it, but I think you got at least. You have to peel one
Call.
And
Top-
she'll call,
top
and,
pair.
and he doesn't
He-
like that.
because you could be thinking he could have a set, yeah, but it's most likely,
Well, he's wondering. He's got to be wondering
It's
now whether or
most
not his
likely a-
9 is good.
yeah, he's got to be
And
thinking.
he wanted the club bad, I think.
You know, she's thinking he could have a club draw.
If he checks, you think he goes all in? All in. Wow.
Now this is tough. I don't.
She
Ooh,
makes the
she
call.
made it.
Wow.
And she will,
Making the
she
call.
She will love what she sees.
Brad
she will
is
love
in-
what she sees.
Huge trouble here.
Looking for a 9 and a 9 only.
Page looking to do, and this is what you were talking about, Mitch. This is what you were talking about. You don't want TJ and
TJ's loving
and,
this.
and
He's
Austin.
loving this.
They're like, you got to be freaking
I
kidding
mean,
me. Did
Austin
this
got
just-
a double up, so
did
he's not
this-
as happy as
did-
TJ.
But did this just happen to me? You know, wow.
And there's only one person rooting at this table rooting for Brad right now, and that's Brad.
I think you're right. But wow, and this is what you were talking about.
And she hits the
And
10
the
just
10.
for good measure because
And-
she's Paige.
An unreal. Page
And the 2 of the chip
is
leaders
doing some
did battle,
major
and now that is a
damage.
huge pot.
Wow.
2 million, and there's only what?
Wow.
How many chips are in play? It looks like
Brad.
3 and some change. She has like 3 left. She has 2/3 of the chips in play. Let's talk about Brad for a second. Brad's out $3,310. That's a good day's work. He fought through 105
5, yeah.
of the
people.
best.
Yeah.
And
Hats
TJ
off
just
to them.
made another
Yeah.
$600
Yeah. I mean, wow.
by getting no cards.
Yeah. And he still continues.
And he's
to
still
get,
getting no
still
cards.
getting no cards. Congratulations, Brad. Job well done. Unfortunately for the young man, Page had
Raise.
slightly big kicker than him.
Yes.
But yeah, like you said, you don't want to tangle. You don't want to get in a situation like that. And that's one of the things that I've learned. You know, pay attention
No.
to everybody's chip stack, and you don't want to, if you're the 2 chip leaders, you don't want to make it easy for the other guys.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it being that. I mean, you try not to get in huge pots unless you have the absolute nuts,
Yeah.
or can at least make the absolute nuts in those spots. And when you raise her on the flop, so you have to ask yourself, well, what did she call with?
Yeah.
I mean, is she just calling with a flush draw? And if she has a queen, is my queen that much better than the queen she raised? So she has all the better queens. So that's why she didn't
Yeah.
think about it. She
Yeah.
she probably put him on the flush draw
Heads up.
when he jammed there. Ace King 5, 2 clubs.
Check. Check.
Page with the king. TJ with a mystery card.
They call this the Choctaw Nuts.
Jack Deuce. That must be Jack Deuce.
Yeah,
That was a Choctaw
I'm telling
Nuts.
you,
That is definitely Jack Deuce.
not only can you see it now, you can hear it from TJ. He's had about it mouth, man. I'm telling you. And Chris is saying, don't let him get heads up. I don't know if I don't know if anybody could take down Paige right now. She
I mean,
is
her chip lead it's going to be some work.
she
It's
is
gonna be some
in
work.
this zone. Do you know where that phrase came from? In the zone.
In the zone.
Ted Williams came up with that
Ted
phrase.
Williams.
In the zone. I'm in the zone.
Baseball reference.
So many things from baseball, man. I'll tell you. If it's a baseball reference, I'm a big baseball fan. But TJ
King
finally
Jack
with a decent hand.
looks like aces. What he's been holding.
Hey, you said what?
Austin gonna having some fun. Austin having some fun with TJ. You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
Oh, yes, 210K. It's a quarter of your stack. He's going to make the call. And he's going to see he is severely dominated. TJ loves to see this. Anytime you can get an inferior hand to call you're all in, you will just live with whatever the results are. But get it in good and hope for the best. All right, here we go. Three-handed.
Paige isn't gonna stick around. She's gonna get the one down. Maybe she was there. I don't know. Let's see.
Oh, well, that's
An open ender. Open ender.
Open.
There it is.
There it is. Oh,
But Austin's not dead. He's got all kinds of outs himself. And that's it. TJ. Austin wins?
Austin had the 8. Austin had the 8. Austin had Jack 8.
Oh.
He had the straight.
Oh, he had the straight.
Yes. Oh, it's a brutal way to go. But that was a good game, DJ. GG's to TJ, the Hall of Famer.
I tell you,
he held on as long as he could.
I'm telling you,
He got absolutely no hands, but he is walking away with $3,940. That's a good day's work. He fought through 105 players, besting 102 of them.
84 years old, and I'm
84
telling
years
you,
old.
I'm
Still
telling you,
playing like the best.
he played it way better than I would have played it. I'd have been that a long time ago.
I'm a patient player. But,
I don't know if I'm
I don't know
that
if I'm
patient.
that patient.
I don't know if I'm that patient.
So here we are, my favorite form of poker, heads up for the ship.
And there it is, and you can see.
Page with a slight chip lead, 1.9 to 1.1. We might have ourselves a little battle, or it could be over in 3 hands. You never know.
Well, last week it was down to 3. Tejas finished 3rd. And the very next hand, it was over. 1 hand, heads up, 1 hand.
2 or 3 minute break or what?
Yeah, they were asking if they could take a restroom break, 5 or 10 minutes, or 5 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, Reaper, I mean, like Mitchell said earlier, I hope all of us who love this game are fortunate enough to be still playing at 84 like TJ.
Seven.
Go.
She's taking more calling strategy from the button. Jack Deuce, diamonds. Let's see what we got here. And Paige doing Paige things.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
You're not worried about it, though.
Yeah, shit got counterfeited, though.
Eh,
heads up, it may not be, but
heads up. I mean, you don't hate
Yeah.
it, but you don't love it, but
yeah.
you're not giving him any aces. I guess if he has a 7 or a 9, now you might be in trouble if he has a 9, because he may have a better 9.
Floor on
But-
20.
All right, well, look, check this out, Mitch. We have 338 tuning in to watch this heads up action.
338. We appreciate you guys sticking around with us. How many
Saturday
likes
night.
we got?
Saturday night, just
We should
past
be at
9
least
o'clock.
170 likes here. Can we get 50% likes? Just hit the like button. It's free.
That doesn't cost
It
anything.
doesn't cost anything to hit the like
Guys,
button.
who you
like,
pulling
comment,
for?
and subscribe. Yeah.
We're on
Who you
20.
pulling for, guys? Let us know. Paige or Austin?
Paige or Austin?
Austin there in C1.
Got
Paige.
Paige getting some love.
Paige looking to be
Hey, they were
the
wondering
only woman
if
to take
they
it
could,
down. I'm pretty
take
sure
a
that's the case. You know,
break.
I'd have to have the
I
people
don't
to go
think I've
back.
seen another woman win twice.
I mean,
Ace,
Dory
King, 7
Coyle,
fall.
if anybody, I mean, she would come to mind. Or
Paige with the only diamond.
Bet.
I don't think Kim Stone plays many tournaments. You know,
Call
Kim
on.
usually plays the bigger ones.
yeah.
The multi-days.
And there's
There she is with the
there's a
flush.
diamond. Oh wow!
Uh,
In the zone.
yeah.
The young
mean,
lady is in the zone.
Is he going to be able to pull the trigger?
Looks like it's a Page.
Oh, thank you, Jeff.
She's not folding. She has a better flush. She has a better flush.
25,000.
Heads up.
Call 125.
Heads up. The stats say there's a 60% chance your opponent has none.
If Page takes this down,
Check.
I read that on a stall somewhere or something.
yeah. Austin with the check.
Check back.
I thought I heard him say check. Did he not say check?
No, I think he has some ill intentions. I don't know. I don't know if double barrel on here is the wisest thing to do.
He's going to do it. He's going to
like
bet out.
I like the Moxie, but how much did he bet? 250 into 700, 250 into 6 something. I don't think you can fold here, Paige. Not for that amount. 250 to win 900. Odds are too great. I mean, there's only a couple diamonds that beat you. I mean, there's only the queen and the jack.
I mean,
Queen, jack, and 10.
She's making a call.
If you got it. He got it. Nice call, Paige.
I think she thought her hand was good, but she doesn't want to give.
Well, you don't want to give up chips, but
it
is definitely it's not an easy call. But heads up.
Well, Austin's going to take.
Just played.
Looks like he's going to take a little break there. So while he is, guys, I know I've said I've said it a couple of times, but I'm going to say it again because helping people is a cool thing, man.
No,
you know, we need a lot more of that in the world today, guys.
Definitely.
All this month, right here, all this month, bring in 4 cans. This is what we're accepting. This is what we're not taking. Glass, obviously.
Donate 4 food
cans,
items,
that's
and you
all.
receive 4 hours for the price of 3.
There you
and I
go.
can guarantee you 4 cans or 4 items on that board that we accept is less than 1 hour
And if you,
of TCH time.
yeah, and if you
So
take
that is very encouraging you to help others, which
Yeah,
makes you feel good too.
And at both locations, at the Dallas and the Las Colinas location, and you can do it every day.
Every day,
Not just once.
Yeah.
Every
now,
day.
can you do it at each one once a day?
Yeah.
Can you go drop 4 off at TCH and then go over to Las Colinas the same day? Is that legal?
Well, yeah, you can do that. Hold on. I think they may be. Are they talking chop? Or
Right. No, for sure.
are they talking to chop? Or are they just taking a break?
I think they're taking a break. I heard them talking about a 5 to 10 minute bathroom break because I mean they've been playing for a long time. I mean we're at hand what are we at, like hand?
We're going to talk about this first. At the end of the
even
month,
bigger one.
And why are we going to talk about this, Mitch?
We're going to talk about it because Mitch is going to play it.
I am. I'm going to play this, guys. I'm going to play this on Wednesday, and I think I'm ready.
You think he's ready?
I think I'm ready. And
I think you're ready.
You know, my goal is day 2.
Day 2.
Day 2. I want to bag.
You can't win it on day 1. So
and I'm going to be here Wednesday, 10 a.m. My day off.
Day off.
Coming in.
It's a good usage of your day off.
And, 10 a.m. for right now. It could change maybe till 5 p.m. I got to talk to Emily, see what she wants to do because she likes to make plans on the days off. So what's going on? And hopefully, because I've been doing this lately.
Look at that.
Yes.
Mitch Lloyd with a daily winner.
I've been doing that lately, winning some tournaments, playing well, getting some encouragement from the guys. So I will be
And that is
Why-
good value. I mean, $300 for
Yeah.
a 250K guarantee multi-day right here in Dallas. For those of you who are local or close by the DFW area, you can't beat that type of value.
Can't beat
They
it.
run great tournaments here.
Are
Great tournaments, great
you
dealers,
gonna
great
play?
staff.
You gonna play?
I am gonna play it.
Lego's coming
Now
out.
the 5 o'clock start time is a little rough for me during the week. So I don't really like registering those bigger tournaments too late. When with the 20-minute levels on day one, and I kind of want to get here closer to on time. But I am gonna play it. I may play it. I may late reg it Thursday. If not, I'll definitely play it Saturday morning and maybe Saturday afternoon if it takes it.
No, yeah. No, I have talked. I have talked to my coach, my tournament coach, Derek.
Derek,
And
that's not a bad coach to have.
yeah, definitely not. And he told me that late regging is probably a good thing I might want to do. So if you do come out on Wednesday, I'm not here 10 a.m.
Yeah.
You'll be here.
I'll be
You'll
here. I'll be here.
There are advantages to late regging. I don't mind late regging to a certain point because early in those tournaments, especially those type of tournaments, I mean, you get a decent chip stack, and those lower levels can be brutal.
Yeah.
It's hard to get people to fold.
Yeah.
And you usually win very small pots with your big hands, or you lose really big pots with them.
Our sanctuary wants to know if they stop the clock here. I know they do not.
I heard them saying that they would not stop the clock.
Yeah,
I
they're
can neither
told.
confirm or deny that at the moment.
Well, I do know because I'm there every
As a
time.
woman won TCH tourney before, yes, Papa Llama.
yeah.
Actually, Paige herself has won
she
one
is
of
the
these
last.
Saturday tournaments.
She was the last woman to
She was the
win.
last woman. So she will, I believe if she wins,
I think I just
she will be our first 2-time women's Saturday champion.
Yeah, and look at this. She could heads up.
Man.
She continues.
Now this is a hand that heads up. I wouldn't hate a limp there.
I'm sorry. Check.
Yeah, well, now I'm not talking about this. No, I'm talking about after Thanksgiving. Did I say this? I didn't say this Wednesday.
No, the dates were on the page. He did not specifically say this Wednesday, but
yeah, but no, it's
not this week. It's not this week. This
yeah.
is Thanksgiving week.
It's
Spend
Thanksgiving
some time
week.
with your family.
Ace 10. Did Ace 10 just get there?
Ace 10 got all the way there.
Oh my God, this is unreal.
But luckily, Austin has absolutely nothing. So
yeah, La has won this tournament, but La's not. She's always touring. She's always, some tropical island playing a tournament.
yeah, La won. It was actually one of the bigger guaranteed
Yeah.
multi-day tournaments
Yeah.
that she won. La doesn't do a lot of
She scares
one
me.
day
She
stuff.
scares me.
La is dangerous. I know one of the last tournaments, La busted my aces with like 4 deuce.
Yeah.
And she called it out on the flop. She was like runner clubs, and they just came.
Ooh.
It's like she's some type of savant when it comes to these runouts.
Yeah, there's not too many poker players. I'm stupid. Not too many poker players scare me. They should. But one that I do know, that's her, man. I'm telling you.
La has no fear.
Yeah.
And it is very difficult to play a poker player that you know for a fact has no fear.
Yeah. And she
that and
look at this.
When the buy-in period is still going, she knows exactly where the cage is, so she is not afraid to get it
in the zone. In the zone.
In
This
the
girl
zone.
is
It's
in
like,
the zone.
There's something to be said, especially heads up when you're playing good and you're getting good cards. King 10 is a monster.
I thought it was gonna be all diamonds. It's only
close.
two. It's only two.
I mean, Austin
But,
has none of that.
I mean,
I think she bet this and take it down. Oh, she puts them all in.
I mean,
I don't mind it. Second nut flush draw, backdoor straight draw.
Austin's a great player, but does he stand a chance? She's in the zone.
Not if she's getting cards like this, and she has the chip lead. I mean, he lost a lot of chips that hand when he tried to steal that pot on the 4 flush board, which put him even farther behind the 8 ball. So it's going to be tough sledding for him, but this is a good start.
Well,
it's a good start. I think they're all going in here.
Is the tide changing?
Well,
Too early? Too early to tell.
He only
there it is.
Calls.
He's going to try and do the best he can. Did she just go all in?
She did.
There it is, and he's going to call.
mean, she probably, maybe, I don't
Queen-
know. She
queen-
might have folded the queen 3 had he shoved.
Queen on the flop.
It wouldn't surprise me.
No.
This could be it, folks. This could be it.
Austin does have.
Austin has the better
He
of it.
does have the better hand. He is a 73%. I was going to say 75, but it says 73 there. Page does have a queen.
All in for 230.
One over. You don't hate to see that with jacks.
He
Just
has the
one
jacks.
over.
His tournament life is
But-
on the line, but
This is Page we're talking about.
I knew it. I knew it.
But
I knew it.
But
Well,
it is all spades.
Okay.
It is all spades.
Okay.
So he still has a
he
ton of
needs
outs.
any jack or
Any
spade.
spade.
And
There it is. There it is.
Wow.
There it is. We continue
Wow.
to play. We play on. We play on. We play on.
Unreal.
She is human. She does bleed.
Austin.
But he's still. I mean, she has 90%
come
of
on.
the chips. I mean, she has them. She
Come
has them
on.
5-1 right now.
That had to be an accident.
That
That had to be an accident.
That happened for the cameras to make sure that it wasn't. It was on the up and up.
Wow.
She couldn't win them all. She couldn't win them all.
Wow.
'Cause I think she had won just about every, 90% of the hands heads up thus far. And we
Austin.
continue to fight. Austin is not going to go down
Austin's
without
not
a
gonna-
fight.
I
He
get
is not
pocket
going down.
jacks
Hand
heads up.
97. Page with the queen 8 suited. Let's see what she wants to do with that. I like a raise of some sort.
Raise to 100.
There it is.
He's
Austin
ace
going
five.
all in. He's had
6-1.
enough. He's like, this girl, I'm all in. Yeah, Paige is on fire, no doubt.
370, queen 8.
470,000.
I think I make this call with queen jack.
Wow.
But queen 8, I don't hate the fold. Don't hate the fold at all.
And see, right there, she was able to lay that down, and that's huge. And I'll tell you why. Because on a rare occasion, I get in the zone, and I do occasionally get in the zone. I think I'm invincible, and it's usually at the cash table.
That is what
And some guy will
that
go
is
all
what-
in, for
that's
500.
what some of those
you know.
mindset people call good tilt.
Yeah.
That's what we call good tilt. You're tilted where you get to the point where you're hitting everything, you feel good, and feel like you can't miss.
Well, see, she's not like that. She was able to lay that down.
She was. I mean, in queen 8 suited, that is a hand that you're kind of raising to raise fold. And look at this.
Check.
Now she has a gut shot and a flush draw.
Yeah.
And Austin doesn't have much.
He
to
doesn't
work
even have
with.
a.
He's gonna
yeah,
let
but,
it go.
Yeah.
But even when she has, the 5-3, which I like to call the online nut buster hand.
The Red Reaper is saying that the momentum is shifting.
Not so fast,
A
my
little,
friend.
little premature,
We're on
I think.
hand 100. We got on the 2 of the toughest. We have 2 left out of 105. They have fought through 103 other people. And here we are. And what are they playing for? Like $6,000?
After this hand, we'll punch up the
8-4 from the button.
the payouts
I would-
here.
I don't hate the call. I would probably raise. He's gonna raise the king 9.
Raise to
I would
150,000.
probably peel.
She's gonna call.
It's suited.
We'll see
As
a
the
flop.
kids say, it's suited.
It's yeah.
suited. Famous last words. And look at that. She still hits part of it. She has bottom pair with the back four. That's a sneaky check from Austin.
Yeah.
I like it. She did not improve. He's gonna bet. She's probably gonna fold.
I don't know.
She can be a little sticky.
Heads up, she might think about it.
150.
I mean, she should think about it. She's gonna pull. I think that check on the turn. I think that
Yeah.
check on the flop.
Yeah.
I think that check on the
She-
flop
she-
induced her to
She's
make this
she's
call.
hoping to hit, make her feel a little better. No, that may slow everything down. Oh no, okay, he's gonna
Not
go all
Austin.
in and she'll
Not
call it right
Austin.
now. Yeah,
Yes. Good play, Austin. Austin's fighting
there
back.
it is. He wasn't
Up to
afraid.
800K.
Wasn't afraid. See, that's what I'm saying.
A little over 4-1, down from 90% to 10%. They are playing for 13. This is a $1,300 heads up match.
There it is.
$5,040 per second. Our next person out, the winner will get $6,300. They are heads up for $1,300 on a Saturday night. And we appreciate you guys hanging out with us.
Up to
All
300.
313. Shout out to Detroit. Go Lions.
Is that the area code up there?
313. That's
There
the
it is.
original area code of Detroit.
Well, you know, I come from Delaware.
Yes, Reaper, you did. You told us. Maybe the tide is changing. It is a game of runs, especially heads up.
You know, Delaware only has one area code.
Really?
The whole state.
The whole state.
The whole state.
Wow.
302.
I think when I was 13, the Detroit area got like another 2. This is kind of spicy.
Red Reaper likes the underdog story. I like
all
both
like
these
it.
players
We
a
all
lot.
like
They're
I mean,
both.
you can't go wrong with either
Yeah.
of these players. These are two. Not only are they good players, they're fun to play with.
And they
They are
are.
nice people. They are good people. She's definitely gonna peel. I mean, she has a flush draw heads up, and there it is.
Yeah.
Check.
She
With a
checks.
straight flush
He's
draw.
gonna check
Open-ended
back.
straight flush draw.
She's gonna lead out here, and he hit the 7. He's still probably gonna fold though. I don't know. Goes check on that flop. I mean check
On the turn, yeah.
check on the turn after he bet the flop. How much you bet? 650 is the pot. 290, a little less than half pot. Like 40% pot. He might cry and call this.
I mean,
he's thinking about it.
I mean, it's half a stack.
There it is.
Wow.
And we thought
I mean, that
Ryan
just took.
Locke, I mean, I don't know, Ryan. He had, if they were going to chop at the very beginning when it was close to even, but at
Yeah.
one point, Page, he only had 90,000 in chips. So there was no chop going to happen then.
Got a little Detroit.
Scott's from
there.
Detroit. That's my man. We'll be watching the Lions game tomorrow.
The Lions are doing well this year,
They're
right?
doing pretty well. First in their division. I think
Really?
they're first in their conference. I think they're second or third in the whole NFC at the moment. 7-2.
That's unfamiliar territory for them normally.
Very much so. I was born a Lions fan. I've been through a lot with them. They owe me.
A Super Bowl.
I mean, I'm not a Fairweather fan. I went to 2 live games the 0-16 year.
Austin.
This might be it.
All
Austin
in.
King 9, Paige with 9. She has Paige
All in with
dominated.
the call.
230,000.
Yeah, they were about even before, right? So I don't think they're chopping.
Yeah,
don't
once he doubled up that one hand earlier, I mean, that would have been a time to do it. I'm an anti-chop, so
I mean, I think if
play.
they would only chop with each other, I don't think like if they were heads up with TJ, they might not chop. Look at this. They both hit a 9.
She also has
but
a
she had a straight draw. And there it is.
There it is.
Is that it?
Well, we could chop. There are chop options.
Nope.
If the 8 hits.
And there it is.
I think that's it. Paige
And
wins.
there it is. Paige.
We have a champion. Paige is taking it down.
Paige making it happen.
Congratulations.
Wow. And there it is. Here
But
is the
first,
money.
Let's give a
Second
shout
place.
out to Austin. Going out second.
How much?
$5,040. That is a good day's work, young man.
And
Paige, our champion, 2-time ladies champ, $6,300. That's a great Saturday. And we want to thank you guys for hanging out with us, all 313 of you
There it
guys
is.
who stuck to the end. Before you exit, please smash that like button one last time.
And don't forget the food drive.
And don't forget the food drive. 4
Definitely.
cans gets you 4 hours for the price of 3. You can't
And
beat.
you're
I think I'm
helping
going to bring
people.
in some cans, and I'm going to buy 4. I get my extra hour for the price of 3, and they will probably sit there for at least a year. But I'm going to do it a couple times because I might play some cash one day. I'll do it every once in a while.
Guys, appreciate you coming out. Don't forget, we got to do this again next week, and then the couple weeks
Yeah.
after that.
Yep.
Mitch, appreciate
I'll
you coming
be here
out.
Saturday.
Man. It'll be
Hopefully, I'll
great.
be at the table. But if you need me,
Me too.
I'll be here.
Me too. Final table, you and me.
Let's do it. Let's
And
make the big
Tejas
one. Let's
and
make the
Lego.
big one.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody, let's make it a family affair.
All right, guys. Appreciate you coming out. Good luck.
Peace.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Go Lions.